I'm always thinking of stuff. I'm always.
I'm already up. Anybody want some ice?
Yes, cup of ice, please.
Yes, please.
It's for Justin.
Tony?
No, thank you.
Do
Okay.
you want one so you can have some of the stuff?
He's already drinking something.
I'm talking about for you, girl.
Oh, yeah, I'm already done. That's why I'm getting some ice.
I'm not gonna lie. Never mind. I'll wait till it starts.
Yeah, so we can talk about it. Look, that's when me and Yana first hung out for the first time. See? That's me.
Just pass it back to Justin. I can't.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yana, I saw when we first hung out for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Afro Circle Love. I was like, this girl paid for my ticket. What? And we had just met.
I'm so buff.
Yeah, we didn't. It was like not that long ago. It was so much fun. The best time ever.
Fold your arms.
Oh, they're still there.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, damn. Change the dishes? Were you good with that or you want some more?
I'm good. Maybe I'll take some of Justin's out. Use some of the small one. Give me that.
Lola, stop cooking my stuff.
That's too big. Yeah. Okay. Shut up, Justin.
Here, I think this is a smaller one. Here, you want to try it?
What? Oh, the ice? Nah, I don't know. But thank you.
Where's the thing?
The thing, Justin has it.
What are
We want the drink.
Give him that drink.
Look at cute. Oh, everybody's cute. I need a digital picture frame, dog.
I want to get my mom one. That's what I should have gotten from Mother's Day.
Hello. What's up? Hi. Ugh. Okay, I get it.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
Can I just like rename it? Like, do I really have to like?
maybe if you. Oh yeah, pour yourself some first. And then when you pour this, it starts to melt. Oh, here we go.
That's
Ooh,
that.
here we go. Smush, smush. Okay.
Oh boy.
I say stay tuned. Pour, please. But be careful. Look, it can still go in. It's just.
For the side, on the side, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she said. All that shit.
And
Tony's
in
just
there.
Sitting on clarity.
I believe so.
It's 808s and heartbreak. It's 808. 808s and heartbreak. Back when we still listened to Kanye West.
Jamie, can you send it to me so I can send it out to people?
Tony, you sent it to me already?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's fine.
It's fine. I was just asking. There's no rush, I guess.
They just gonna tune in and see us. They gonna see us doing all this random stuff until we get together. Passing the blunt. He said he can't smoke right now.
What was I doing?
He on a different channel.
Send the link.
Oh, here it is.
You're gonna watch me. You're gonna watch my hand. I'm hypnotizing her.
Gabe said he's heard of it from us. So he hasn't said it.
Yeah. What he say in the group chat?
No, I texted him like, should I do the group
This is
chat?
really weird.
I didn't even think about
Weird
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But Gabe, yeah, I told him about it at the Jamboree. And then me and Jasmine are constantly singing it. And he's cool with Jasmine as well. So I'm sure he's heard it. And he been had time to listen to it because I've been told him to. He actually loves musicals. But you knew that, right? That he loves musicals.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah,
y'all.
that's kind of real easy to tell.
Yeah.
He likes anything musical.
He loves The Greatest Showman. He loves everything. I know.
I can't
So
believe
it's like 30 seconds behind. Oh, snap.
you're holding something. Yeah.
The camera can see me.
I'm gonna adjust the camera now.
Is the camera on me? You can see me?
Well, that's what the thumb is.
Sounds like we get
The thumbnail is me holding the blunt. Totally. Please don't make the thumbnail be me holding the blunt. What? Girl, let me see. Oh no.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Wait, they can't.
I don't know how you got it to be that.
It just picks a thumbnail at random when you're going live.
I seen the one with Bill Kill. What? Bill Kill the baby. Oh yeah, we showed him that one. You made that. I know.
Which one is that? Is that your laptop doing that? Oh, that's the
That's the
It's
thing.
behind.
Oh,
we're
it's because it
behind.
hears it on the microphone.
Yeah, we're behind.
Our microphones picked up us listening to it.
I mean 30 seconds. I think we're behind like 30 seconds and then it plays
Alright,
that.
let me come with that. Adjust this camera real quick and we'll be ready to go. Oh boy. I think the thing froze. I'm gonna have to start
I
over.
want to see the thumbnail.
You didn't see it?
I mean, I just want to look at it. Jeez Louise. It's kind of weird because it's just me and Justin turning.
Oh wait, maybe you changed it.
I can change it later. Camera real quick.
Oh,
People
no,
come
it's
in,
not that.
but
He's
it's
in
gonna
the-
save it to YouTube, and when people go back and look at it at retrospect, I can change it for them. But
No, that's what it's on right now.
I can start it over.
You didn't see it?
I
Yeah, maybe I might change it,
Maybe.
You guys sit on the couch so I can see if I can get y'all.
Okay.
Look
So
at her. Look at her.
I need you to co-pilot with me.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you're gonna have the seat that's closest to the laptop. I need you to keep an eye on to make sure the camera doesn't shift.
Yes,
I can keep track of the time, but
Now look. Look
Oh
at
my
her.
God. Lola.
How lucky we are.
get on, Lola.
Alright, I don't know
Is that
where it's
underwear?
at. Here, put
Yeah,
this
I think
where it
so.
won't fall. I took Lola. Look, it's Liz. And baby Ivy when she was a babe.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna adjust the camera. Let me know if I get everybody in the
Where's
front,
Aunt
including my
Jemima?
chair.
Yeah.
All right, so who do I have? Do I have all three?
Check. All right.
I don't see me, but I gotta scoot over a little bit more, I guess. Make sure y'all know I'm wearing shorts. Ow.
The thighs is very visible.
The thighs is thighising right now.
Yeah, saving lives and
Destroying them at the same time.
Come on,
Huh.
co-pilot.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there a cat?
All right, is the chair on there at all? Probably not.
No.
No.
You can move
Chair.
down.
Oh,
We can scoot down a little bit more.
Move down to the edge of the couch. And, that way we can all be on there.
peanut butter
Jelly. We was singing and like we finally introduced that to to Ivy. Yeah. And her reaction was so cute.
I wish I could have seen it.
Pretty much jelly. Pretty much jelly. Pretty much jelly in the big mama.
What kind of?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love that picture.
Can you see me sitting on there, yes, Sean?
Yes, I can.
It's literally you
You on
and
the
Ivy.
you on the very edge though.
Let me.
You on the
I'm gonna
edge.
put my phone on
I need
silent.
to push it back over a little bit
Yeah.
so that it's where like you got.
And Yana is on the edge. Disconnected. Oh no, other way.
Now,
Other way. Yeah, a little bit more.
yeah. Okay.
A little bit. Okay.
You see the chair?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
the chair.
How's that?
Perfect. Yep, everybody's in there.
Hey, I wanted to get up and dance, but I'm not gonna do it now.
Be careful not to press this button, because if you press this button, you get this red light, you're muted, and I will not be able to tell.
So where's the volume that I have to not?
That microphone ain't got that. You got
Oh, okay. You said be careful when you
knob
hold
here.
it and don't
Well,
touch.
Yachan's, because hers is very,
Sensitive.
yeah, very sensitive. Justin's too, but he's actually got something to hold it with.
Super.
She's holding hers like a cup of tea.
So I see. I remember when you did Rose, I was like, who's that pretty girl on Facebook? Oh my gosh, that's my friend! That's my friend!
You funny. Stop eating my foot.
My perfectionism is typical of the Emperor's children.
Oh, Emperor. Huh?
It's kind of hot. Can you turn the air on also?
What you trying to say?
It's getting hot in here. It's too many black
What do you
folks.
think about
Too
some light?
many black folks.
Is everybody shiny?
Hey, the
Everybody's shiny. Shine
What
bright like a
happened?
diamond.
The camera messed up?
No.
It looked like you were more centered, but now the chair is not as centered as it was before.
Mine is just when I hopped out of it. towards Gianna.
Just do it.
Oh, thank
Go
you.
that way.
You might be good.
No other way.
No, other way.
Other way.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
No, bring it back.
Everybody square.
You don't need to see my fat little arms.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Wire keeps
Oh,
like,
no, too much.
Weighing it.
Little bit. Okay, great.
stay.
Look at Cass.
This light making my eyes feel so glossy.
Can you turn that around,
I
baby?
say,
mind?
that me hurt. Ooh, it's picking me up. Yeah. You feel-
Hey. Wait, hold on. Maybe. Yep, it's picking me up too. Yep.
That's actually Justin's microphone. That's how loud you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
why are you coming for me like that? I know I'm loud, but you ain't gotta say it like that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very verbally abusive. Just ask Yana.
Ask me what?
I said it. I told her, sorry, I'm very verbally abusive. Just ask Yana.
Look back.
Oh, she be saying some shit too. Don't think she's innocent. All right. You want to do an intro? Do you have an intro prepared? You want me to do it? Oh, also, before we get on, don't forget, you see that white light? That's what we should be like looking and talking. It's okay for us to look at each other and talk to each other.
Oh,
But
I
don't
sent
forget
it-
to look at the
I
camera.
sent it to the group.
Okay, I have to put it in the event though.
Don't talk to the laptop. The laptop cannot see you. The camera.
Oh, okay. Give me a minute. I gotta. Tony, where'd you send the link? To my Facebook? I mean, no.
To your
It's
messages.
in messages, yeah.
You just copy and paste the link.
Yeah, that's what I do. When you share this. Okay.
T.
And that's it. Okay.
It's the cats.
Where am I going? Going this.
Captain J and the cat
Okay, now.
cabaret.
Supposed to live in
Oh,
this
one thing.
here. Live.
And here lies the problem.
Okay, and I'm posting it, and now I am sharing it to this. And then I'm sharing it to this. No, not in a group, and then there. And then share. And I gotta text it to some of these people that will use Facebook.
Yeah. Oh.
I gotta text it to. Sorry. I gotta text it to Jazz. Paste. I gotta text it to Mel. I gotta text it
You said, oh, top chat?
Can you see it?
Yeah, text
You
it
can.
to
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, paste. Okay, now Austin and Gregory. AUSTIN. Okay, paste. We're live. And now I'm gonna send it to
So, yeah,
Power off.
this is the chat. If people come in here and they want to chat,
Ooh, can
you are
we
the
see?
person who's the closest to the laptop.
Yes,
Oh,
we
no.
can tell us.
I still can barely see. You know, I like small letters.
Yeah,
You might have to
that's
get
the
in and
chat.
chat, but I can't move it anymore. I messed up. So there we go. Trying to make everything fit on the screen. This is why people have multiple screens and stuff on their laptops. Oh god. Why did it decide it wants to do that? Okay, here we go.
Cats randomly chilling in the background.
Everyone loves random cats chilling in the background, shooting
2
videos.
10 feet away because they're not gay.
Let's not act like the cats haven't taken over. And we're still live, right? We good?
I believe so.
Yeah, still live. 2 viewers.
Hi, those 2 viewers. I don't know.
Hey, 2 viewers. How many viewers?
Probably.
Hey,
Y'all want some from the store?
tell us.
I'm not getting it for
Who's speaking of? Where's my
Definitely not.
Or-
Hey, if you tune in, check in. Check it in the chat so we can see.
Mm.
Welcome.
Yeah, you
Y'all want a quartet?
Wait a minute.
Welcome.
How you gonna do randomizer stuff?
Oh, well, I figured we do take our first 30 minutes to do open discussion and talk about like I have a few questions to ask y'all about Epic the Musical. We are long-winded.
You're right.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm no fool. But then after that, I can after we do our open discussion, I'll go ahead and set it up real quick. It'd just be like 3 minutes to set up, and then we can go and do the battle. Maybe me and Yana switch seats during that time, so I can take them more hands-on to the laptop. But welcome to the first episode of our Epic the Musical podcast.
Song battle.
I was thinking about calling it Full Speed Ahead. What do you think? Is that a good name for a podcast?
I like it. I like it.
That's the song that makes me drive fast when I'm listening to it in the car, so that's why I suggested it.
Ruthlessness.
I was thinking about that too, but we're pretty nice people, so I would hardly describe any of us as ruthless. I would hardly describe any of us as ruthless.
Justin.
Okay, well, yeah.
What'd I do?
I am soft as baby tissue. Why you looking at me like that for?
And just as wet
Just
too.
ask the people in the crowd at AWA. Just ask the people. Never mind.
But anyway, we love Epic the Musical, and we decided we just wanted to come together and talk about it and have
Yes.
a discussion.
I just want to say this is straight
Shout
off
out to
our-
you,
our
Jorge.
topic.
We love you.
Oh yeah,
This is something completely
Jorge,
different.
yeah.
Praise on there?
We could.
no.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, you
Who's the creator? Oh, yeah, the other Jorge. Justice. Hi to you too, Justice, if you ever watch
Do you guys want to introduce each other just for like the YouTube video that I make later?
Introduce each other. Sometimes I have to introduce somebody who's not myself.
I meant introduce yourselves is what I meant to say.
But if I would introduce her, she would introduce me.
Go for it.
Yay. Oh, everyone. The beautifully illustrious. The very smooth dark shop that you wish you could be a part of.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I see that head inflating.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
The talented, the wonderful mother, super cute smile, super great temperament. Y'all see this? It's wonderful. Yana Davis.
I was say let's not throw out each other's entire governments on YouTube and stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
and this is Jamesy, aka Captain J,
There you go.
I'm Taylor.
There you go.
the adorable one.
Want to introduce yourself, Gretchen?
Huh?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My
My
name
name
is.
is So.
Hey, we're back
Oh, you
at
said-
it again. This is different, but you know what it is. This bagger back in the building.
Sorry.
Who would expect this guy to like musicals? So this is going to be kind of funny for me.
One of our coworkers is like,
This is so new to me.
Tony Shinobi, resident shit talker. What's up? Hi.
Misfits.
Yeah, all day.
Misfits.
Half of the misfits are here,
Half.
and then
Half the
we got like the chipettes with us, so that's cool.
yeah, I'm ready.
Misfits.
I'm the one with the glasses.
That's cool. No, she's not either.
No, I'm the thick one. Theodora, whatever her name is.
No.
Oh, no, not Theodora.
Theodore is the boy.
Oh.
That's him after.
Y'all don't hate me, I'm sorry.
That's where Theodore goes.
I always
friends,
thought they
man.
were just
It'll
opposite.
happen.
No, they're not. Because Alvin and Brittany, I know the other one's
Hey.
names.
That makes sense.
But anyway,
Yo, I'm the
I
ditzy
remember the
one.
brothers. I can't remember the girls' names.
so,
Yeah, I don't really know.
I know Brittany.
Wait, we getting
and
off
I know
topic.
the other ones, but I forgot.
So that's okay. We love Epic the Musical, but I got a few questions to ask you guys. We're going to have a little discussion first before we really get into like the battle and stuff. So so first off, let's start it with Yana. How did you get into Epic the Musical?
Oh my God. I said I was going to bring some notes because I can be a little ADD sometimes. So if y'all feel like I'm all over the place, I apologize. Okay, so,
Look at
Doom,
that white.
doom scrolling on YouTube as per usual. I don't know. I just happened to see like one of those little shorts of Avatar Korra, And I was just like, oh, okay. And they had this different version called Get in the Water, and it had, not Avatar Korra. I'm so sorry. Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. You know that scene with Katara?
Oh, also one more thing. So like you see this little part right here. I think that this is supposed to be facing you.
Oh.
Yeah, at all times.
Oh, I like
What a
this
try.
part.
Yep,
Okay, I'm gonna start over a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all.
it's good.
So, in the little shorts, I seen the thumbnail had Katara. You know that scene where she's like learning blood bending, or not even learning. I think she mastered it at this point, and like she was basically seeking revenge against this guy, and it had the whole get in the water scene, and I thought it was pretty dope. And I'm just like, what is this? It's kind of
Get in the Water wasn't already out by then, was it?
No, it
But the
wasn't.
song was
It was like a preview of it. It wasn't the entire song. So it was a bunch of songs from like once I started going down the rabbit hole of like, what is this? Like Epic the Musical. I've never heard of Epic the Musical, and I'm thinking like, because we had just finished watching Hamilton with Jamesy and Orphan Acrobat. So I'm just like, okay, another little musical. I'm ready for it. But I'm over here like scrolling. I can't find the production. I'm like, and I'm Googling it, trying to figure out like, when is the production gonna come out, or like, where is it? It turns out it's just like a concept album. It's not on stage or anything like that. So I was a little disappointed by that. So I was just like, okay, well, we'll give it a listen. And by that time, the Troy Saga was already out. But the songs that I had heard, Get in the Water, was it the Done For, and there's a couple other songs, but they were from like future sagas, but they were just like little teasers. And of course, like seeing the animatics, I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I was like the little animations, the little half-done animations for it. I was very interested in it, and it like kind of just made me go down this little rabbit hole of all the potential songs. And then I actually started to I found a video where it showed the entire Troy Saga, and what was it, the first one, the infant, the horse,
The Horse and the Infant.
the horse and the horse and the infant, and I just went from there. And I'm like, okay, the first one's a bop. I ain't gonna lie. So I just kept, and it had the little animations attached to it. So I'm enjoying it until I get to the second song, and it broke my heart because
I'm just a man.
I'm just a man. It broke my heart because I'm just a woman. I am just a mother, and for Odysseus to do what he did, he was no longer the hero in my eyes. Actually, that turned me off from the musical in general from that point. So I kind of stopped watching or stopped listening to it altogether. I was just like, fuck this dude and what he stands for. I don't care if he's trying to get back home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't care if any deities tell him to do it or whatever. It's just not right. It's not right. The mother in me just like refused to give it any more of my attention. And then I told James about it before all that, but I was just like, I'm going to see what she thinks about all this. And I told Megan, well, I tried to tell Megan about it. I don't know if she like actually caught on, but I was enlisting Jamesy to like, you know.
Guess
Okay,
what?
yeah.
She enlisted me in the process.
Yeah.
That was my turn,
No,
goddamn.
it's not your turn.
And I was
Next.
like, I was slowly trying to, subliminally get Tony into it, but he wasn't catching on at first
He caught on
until,
before Justin.
yeah, he caught on like after I played that one song, Ruthlessness. So he's just like, okay. I was spamming this one other song with Scylla, but that song I was actually planning on playing, like doing the the karaoke for the Jamboree of last year, but I didn't get a chance to do it. But I kept spamming that over and over again, and then I just moved on to something else. He heard it and got into it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Your turn.
Okay, so check it. Hold on, I gotta re-up on lip gloss. Okay, so I really think that I want to explain it for people who don't know about Epic like that, or like what kind of musical it is. So I've never experienced a musical in this way before, and I think it's a very cool, the way that we're doing this podcast, we're actually going to have very different perspective, or somewhat different perspectives, just coming from how each of us were exposed to this musical, because we all did watch Hamilton together, but you're exposed to it in the same way. I've never been exposed to a musical in separate ways before like this. It's just so cool. So she came across it, sees YouTube and stuff, right? So unfortunately, like, my way is different. The way that he listened to it is different. The way that he listened to it is different. My way is, I was, she knew I would enjoy it. We were riding in the car, and she kind of bombarded me. And when I'm riding in the car,
She go to sleep.
half of the time, I'm
I
sleeping.
look over and I'm just like,
I'm fighting my way, and it's not that it's boring per se, but I didn't really understand it, right? Because I need visuals. So she had visuals-ish while she was watching on YouTube. That's how she discovered it. I had nothing. I didn't know. I couldn't tell the differences in between certain male characters yet. I didn't know. And she was playing songs out of order. I need a story. I needed to go in order. I can't figure it out. So I'm hearing it. She told me, it kind of reminded her of Hamilton. I'm hearing the little bops here and there, and I'm like, okay, cool. I can tell this is about, I don't know what they're talking about, but I can tell this is about, I'm going to get to it at some point. I fall asleep. I wake back up. I hear another bop. Cool. I don't know where we were going. We were driving so long. We were driving a long
to
time.
Brittany's house. We were going to Brittany's. I was like, oh, an hour. That's enough time to.
Is that the first time? It might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Dang,
an hour is
Brittany,
enough
why you
time
live
to,
so
like-
far. Jeez. Nah, it was great. But check it out. So by the time she puts me on, so this musical is interesting because, as she mentioned, it's not all one visual thing, and it wasn't all released yet. So when she introduced it to me, we're already to Thunderbringer, which is which saga?
The Thunder Saga.
The
Thunder Saga? Okay, cool. So we're already 4 sagas in. Is that 4? 4, 5? Maybe 5 sagas in? No, it's not
That's a
third.
vicious quiz question.
Aha.
I'm chewing on my eraser, goddamn.
We're already several sagas in, so I've gotten like most of the story. I didn't get it when she introduced it to me. It actually took me a couple of months to get into it, and then get around to remembering to go and listen to it. So I didn't have visuals, and there were a lot of songs that I just experienced differently. Like, she brought up Scylla. I didn't know what was going on in Scylla because there were no visuals. I didn't know people were dying. It sounded very dramatic, but there are a lot of things I got to experience. I think I had a different experience because I got to experience the songs without visuals, and so all I had was of course, to appreciate the music more because my ears are more attentive to what's going on, but also just whatever I could do in my imagination at the time. And then eventually, I also believe we had a different experience because different fans are making different animatics. I wish there was just one cartoon for the whole thing and it's collective, but no.
I think that's what made the whole thing better. I mean, the songs, don't get me wrong, the artists, the singers, freaking amazing. Every single last one of them, so much emotion and depth in their voices and their sounds with the songs, and tells a fucking story like that. That's amazing. But the videos to add that visual to it.
Mm-hmm.
He enlists people to do that as well.
So, Josh, how'd you get into
I didn't
Epic?
know that.
How'd you get into
Oh wait,
Epic?
I'm almost done. I'm gonna wrap it. I'm almost done. So
I'm gonna let you finish, but
dang.
Sorry.
It's okay. So pretty much, as I'm experiencing, the different videos. So it's not all one collective artist, but I actually appreciate the different artists, and I think maybe I experience certain songs differently than others because I might like certain artists better for one song and then a different song and then another song. I'm almost certain that she's seen different versions of the songs that I like that I've never seen. But we all love Epic. It's just all in a different way, and it's pretty cool. And I gotta say, with the sagas, my friend discovered it when she could listen to it all together. Like she came in at the end of all the sagas, and so she experienced it all at once. But me, it made it a very different experience to have to get through like 65% of the story, and then have to wait for a couple months for 5 more songs,
It's like
and it's still not
it's like
over.
waiting for that final
And then-
episode that take 2 weeks to drop.
Yeah, not even 2 weeks. It took some months. For these Resident sagas, it took months, and I'm sitting here waiting. Like, yeah, like in high school, I knew the Odyssey, but really, all I really remembered that stuck with me all these years was the Cyclops story. So I don't know. I know he gonna get home to baby girl. I don't know how he's gonna get home to baby girl. So I'm still like in anticipation. Like, what's happening? What's gonna happen next? I don't know. I'm freaking out. Waiting months for this. Yes, Penelope.
Are you?
Okay, I pretty much.
It's
I think
okay.
I'm done.
It's been you've been alone for longer
we
than
go,
Yana
we're
at
going
this
down the
point.
line. So,
I'm done.
Woo!
all right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
No.
You positive?
Actually,
Let me take a.
Shoot.
Let me take a All right. I'm be honest. Cap right here, she drugged me into it. Like I was at work, pausing play. She was like, Justin. She was excited. You know how she is. Like audience, who already knows her. She's excited. She's a very energetic person when she's excited about something.
Whoever's watching, check in the comments.
So she was like, Justin, you need to listen to this. So I listened. I listened to like a few songs. I was like, oh, okay.
Nah,
Well,
we were on MARTA on the way home, and I put the video in front of you.
Okay, that was you maybe listened to it earlier that day at work. I was kind of sour because of something, but let's not get into that. But on the train, so yeah, I listened to a few more songs. Like, okay, yeah, they got some of them kind of catchy. So I get some, and I put it on YouTube. Thanks YouTube, because some strange reason, it just played this shit. It played it randomly, and it was Thunderbringer. I was in the shower, the shit was playing randomly. And like the beat itself, I'm like, wait a minute. I need to I listened to it like 4 times back to back. Like towel wrapped around me, like fresh out the shower. I stood there and just listened to the song. I'm like, okay, maybe James is on to something. So I started from the beginning. And oh my God, I have to say, it was like one of the greatest experiences I ever had. Even though I even knew how the story was gonna begin and end, to put in a song like that, it was freaking beautiful. Like, and it was so many songs that will like pick you up. Songs like whatever mood you have at that point, it was a song for it. I'm not gonna lie, Thunderbringer is part of like one of my alarms right now.
Turn up.
But yeah. Like the music, Epic the Musical is part one of the greatest things I ever heard. Like from the beginning to end, it's a great story. It tells a story in a great way.
Different than the original. There's a lot of differences.
Yeah, the different emotions. You see what this guy's go through with his friends, his family, how he's trying to get back home. It's an epic story.
right.
And it's in it.
He said the thing. He
It's in
said the line.
But I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna pass it to Shinobi here.
Wait,
All right.
y'all was saying something real quick.
Oh, I just kind of like, for those who haven't caught on yet, like Epic the Musical, I'm just gonna read a little bit. It's a loose adaptation of Homer's The Odyssey, following Odysseus and his travels, and I think it's supposed to be like the last few weeks to like up until his journey home after the war of the
Trojan War.
Trojan War.
It's the last 8 years, I think.
Last 8 years. What did I say? I'm
Because
sorry.
after Troy,
That man went through so much.
And it was released back in December 25th, 2022.
3?
Yeah, no, 22.
So I was 3 years
Oh.
behind?
No, we listened to it in 2024.
The first saga was released in 2022, but I think he was already like.
And
like,
the last
trickling
one,
in.
wasn't it Christmas? Wasn't the last one Christmas 2024?
It was.
We got the last one 2 years later for Christmas.
Anyway, continue. Hey, I'm sorry. Just for people that didn't like, what are y'all even talking about? But yeah, that's what it is.
So, my next question for you guys is actually, what is your favorite song and why? You can start from Yana again.
You want to go answer the first question?
I was asking y'all questions. Y'all care? Oh, okay. I heard her playing it, and I didn't get into it at first because people were trying to murder me in Street Fighter, and I was paying attention, but I really wasn't.
Yeah.
And then one day she played that song, "Keep Your Friends Close, Your Enemies Closer," and I was like, "Damn, that's a bop." So I listened to it on the way to work, and I listened to it at work, and I heard the next song right after that, "Ruthlessness." And I was just sort of like, whoa. So I was just listening to just those two songs.
Yeah, when you
on
heard
repeat.
Ruthlessness, I think you told me about it.
I wasn't listening to any other songs except for those two songs. So
Mama says hi.
one day I went to the gym, and hello, who says hi?
Malcolm Hayes.
What's happening?
Yo.
I can't.
So one day I'm at the gym, and I'm just listening, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna listen to the whole thing. So I start with the first one, and I just listen to the whole thing, and it takes me some time, and I sit there and I make a playlist of my favorite, like the songs that catch my ear the most. I favorite those, but that was a mistake. Because certain songs are way better upon other listens.
Yes.
So I was going through and I was actually trying to like close in some of the gaps. I was just sort of like, well, like for instance, she was just sort of like, don't you like that Penelope song where the siren's trying to seduce him and stuff? And I was like, I don't even remember it. And I went
That's
back and
Renee's
listened to it,
favorite.
and I was like, ooh, that's my jam. The one, don't you miss me?
Yes.
That's-
I
I do like that song. It kind of like sounds like something from Grease, and it's even got like
Because they
that.
go back and forth and it's kind of cute.
Penelope. Like the sirens are singing. I like it. But anyway, that's not my favorite song or nothing, but that's how I got in Epic the Musical. I'm quite addicted. I still put it on repeat every now and
Yeah,
then.
like we be singing every time I come home from work. Like
Or Glee, it's Glee Club.
Yeah.
It's Glee Club.
And our daughter's just like, I don't
It's
know
like,
what
I don't know what the
happened.
hell, man. It's whatever. Good job.
Like
Good
this
job.
again. But
But yeah, on to the next question though.
yeah, I thought this was
What's your favorite song and why?
yeah, it has to be The Challenge.
I knew it.
Oh, that's a
It's
good
just-
My
one.
jam.
Penelope is ultimately like my favorite. It was Athena at first, but Penelope is also just my favorite in general, and just like her
That's
emotion
the
and
first
like
time we hear her voice, like for real.
for real. Why
We've
not?
been waiting. No, because the sirens one was not her.
Yeah. But anyway, it's that's gotta be my favorite one. You know, her like trying to outwit the suitors and
I love the lyric "Let the arrow fly once you
Yeah.
know that your aim is true." Because I'd rather die than grow old without the best.
Yep.
That's such a great
Girl,
lyric.
I'm about the best of you.
That's one of my favorite lyrics in the whole thing. Uh-oh, I got them.
Ooh, got him. I knew it was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
anyway.
I knew
So-
this shit was gonna happen.
Got them. So
Did you see when I made a video of with the "Would You Fall in Love with Me Again"?
yeah, I saw it. It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm not on Facebook. Like
It was her and I'm sorry.
You know, like
Unfortunately, I
every-
forgot the
Jasmine.
woman's name. That's Jasmine.
yeah. Every now and then I bless Facebook with my presence. But you know.
Oh Lord. And so humble.
So humble.
What about you, Captain J? What's your favorite
My
song
favorite
and
song?
why?
So I think that this challenge, this battle that we're getting ready to do, I believe that it will help me determine my favorite song because it's very difficult. In fact, when we were planning this podcast, you told me that you have like 6 or 7 favorite songs.
Yes,
so
true.
I feel the same.
And they change sometimes.
And they do, because some songs have to grow on me the more I listen to them, for real. So, I don't know for certain. We'll just find out. If you watch to the end, we'll find out and see.
We're coming up in 10 minutes.
Yep.
What about you, Josh? What's your favorite song and why?
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a hard
It's
one.
hard, bro.
There is something with Cersei and
Just off the
Okay.
top, yeah.
Off the
Is that
top.
Gabe?
Yeah.
yeah.
What that
Ooh.
say?
I can't read that. I'm sorry.
Gotcha, Man Muse. I don't know anything by Cersei or Poseidon. What the fuck?
Poseidon is that guy.
Yeah, Poseidon is that guy.
Poseidon's that guy. Matter of fact,
Cersei and Poseidon.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I had to find the
Gotcha-
name of the song
Gotcha
though.
Man?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
600 strikes.
Oh, 600 strikes.
Really?
I don't think you.
That's one
That's
of-
why Poseidon gets
600
tortured and stuff.
600.
How does it feel to be helpless?
How you
does
know
it
what?
feel
When
to
he's
know
going in-
pain?
I don't like the
I lost
part
my
where he's
friends
just
dying hard.
strong.
It's very anime, isn't it? I don't
He
think
You
already-
didn't stop when I begged you.
Yeah, I love that
He
part.
already warned us it was gonna be like that type.
And even Poseidon's suffering is like musical. He's like, stop.
You didn't stop when I begged you. Told me to close. I was going. Ooh.
Monster.
Didn't you
Yeah.
know that? Bruce?
What made me
That's
like
a banger.
that? What made me like that shit?
It's a banger.
I hate the first half of the song, but I like the second half.
I love
the
all of it.
600 men repeating over and
It's
over.
not one of
and
my.
over.
Oh, but I had a joke about that one day. We were sitting in the car listening to that, and I was like, when you hear about her sleep number, 600 men, 600.
No, I think you mean body count.
A body count. Thank you.
Oh,
600 men,
That's what I
600.
thought, but he was missing
But,
sleep number, man.
I'm sorry, I have a different slang.
Like, with everything that man was
I want
being
that
through, he was heading home.
I can send it to you.
And Poseidon, the dick that he is, had to get in his freaking way. And he dug in his ass. He fought a god. Pause.
For the facts.
He whipped his ass.
They are Greek.
Like, he fought a god just to get home to the love of his life.
Right.
Like, you got to
He said
Win.
that
Gods
last
and
part. He was
monsters.
just like, "How do you sleep at night?" He's like,
With my wife,
He
Mitch.
dropped the microphone and shit.
and now it's like his trident dropped in.
He tried to drop his ass.
Don't worry about how
kept
I
that
sleep.
shit as a trophy.
Don't worry about how I sleep. I'm gonna sleep with my
You can have
wife.
it.
Period.
So yeah, so that part, that song, and like up to that point, he been through a lot. So yeah, for him like to actually get his revenge on a man that actually caused him to like lose everything, his man, his everything, like
That's the crazy part. Like,
yeah,
Wait.
and he
What was
spared
the
his
question?
yeah.
What's your favorite song and why?
Did I answer? Oh
No,
yeah.
Yes, you did.
You said, look, you said find out soon.
Find out.
Oh my gosh.
all right, so
And he was answering.
It used to be like before all the other songs came out. It used to be I'm not sorry for loving you. I used to spam that like the entire for
dangerous.
yeah.
That's why 600 men surprised me. Because I know you love Dangerous.
Dangerous,
I love
like
that part.
that's my
But that
dad's
was like,
song.
you know, you could see like the fade out and whatever. You could tell it wasn't finished. But I did not care. Played it over and over again.
I think you played
Especially when Tony got on my nerves. Anyway.
Damn. Ow.
You guys want to know what mine is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about Michael doing it?
My favorite song is Monster.
Monster.
Another Poseidon.
Wait.
No, not that one. It's a Odysseus
The
one.
monster.
So, James, you give me a second. We can't all talk at the same time on the podcast. It's very like chaotic when you go back and listen to it. I'm not telling you to shut up, but we have to like we have to be patient. But the reason I really enjoy Monster is because so Monster is the one with Odysseus when he's in the underworld and he's trying to figure out everything that he's just like, fuck, I fucked up. I really enjoy it because I feel like out of all the Odysseus' songs, I think he really like sang his ass off on this one, and he always does a good job. Even on like the very first two songs, he's like killing it. But there's something about this song. It's the lyrics. Like, it's got really good lyrics. I love the culmination of everything. It doesn't have anything like, you know how certain songs have like annoying, like, you want to enjoy the song, but also the story's happening. So it kind of like sidetracks the songs. Like, Monster doesn't have none of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I love it. It's
Just a
interesting.
straight up him.
Yeah, the way that you put that.
And then there's like, she showed me this one animation where he's like, he starts breaking it down. He's like, I lost my best friend. I lost my mentor. Oh no,
Showing them?
it's the song part after that. He was like, and if I gotta sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant off a wall in an instant, there's an animation where Hades is in bed and reading a book. And he hears that part, and he goes outside. He's like, "What's all this noise?" And he sees Odysseus freaking out and doing that song. And he's just like, "I think I'm just gonna go back inside." It's so funny.
I haven't seen that myself.
I haven't
He was
seen
like,
it.
I was
Send that
just,
to me, bro. You have to send
yeah,
that to
y'all
me.
just the one who showed it to me, but it's
I was
so
just watching
funny.
it today. I was just
That's
That's so
another
sweet.
example
And,
of a way we all experienced it differently.
Before I pass it over, I'm gonna say that just my favorite part, the what sealed the deal was actually his like little, you know how they'd be like doing the chorus, and while they're doing the chorus, the main character, the leader of the song is like just singing their ass or whatever. I just love that part where he's like, and ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. It's this callback to another song I love. And deep down I know this well.
Yep.
And then also, whenever he says Penelope and Telemachus, he be trying his absolute hardest. Him singing Penelope's name or Telemachus' names are always the best parts of his songs.
Can you feel
Yeah.
the pain?
Telemachus.
So much wrong.
That's one of the things that reminded me of Hamilton, because every time they sing a name like Hamilton or Odysseus
Had
or
passion.
Angelica, they sing it the same way every time.
It's true.
Angelica and Eliza, they
Yeah.
sing it the same way. every-
It's true.
Penelope,
Yeah, and Peggy is always just flat like,
And
and Peggy.
So yeah,
What's the next one?
Oh, you may not have one, but do you have a least favorite song? I do.
Little
I
Wolf.
do.
Same here.
really?
What about you?
I don't like Wolf.
Same.
Little Wolf.
Yeah, we don't like Little Wolf.
Okay,
Little
we're
Wolf
sorry,
doesn't
Little
bop.
Wolf. We don't like you.
We don't
It's gonna
like-
lose drastically
Well, you know,
in the
like,
tournament.
okay,
It's gonna
so
get
me
bottom place.
personally, I ain't gonna lie, like the first two songs, if I would get out of my own little, thing about him killing the baby, those are actually really
Yeah, I didn't
Those
like
are
the
amazing
first-
songs.
It is.
They
I
are
love both of
amazing
them.
Just a Man
songs.
is amazing.
It's just I'm not counting those as the worst at all. It's just
Yes,
the
I
way
do.
it makes me feel is the reason why I don't even acknowledge
I'm
those
not
songs.
We'll take a
sorry.
quick
I never
break.
play those songs ever.
What did Ray Ray say? Ray Ray said, "I'm not sorry."
For loving you felt like it was trying to make Calypso more sympathetic. Yeah, she
That's
was
my
an
job.
asshole for that. Yeah, I agree.
I was
But-
more sympathetic for
He
her.
couldn't
But
leave if he
before,
wanted
like,
to
I knew
anyway.
it. I didn't even know the whole details of it. I had to like look it up because I didn't really pay the Odyssey that much attention like in real life. But to know that she just basically kidnapped a man and raped him and stuff like that is just kind of.
But the musical is different than the actual Odyssey. That's like comparing Disney's Hercules to actual Greek mythology.
Yeah. Like I said, it's loosely based.
So that's what I want to do. I want to judge it off of its own story versus like the old story
Gotcha.
of what it's based off of. But it is relevant, and I do like the comparisons to the old story.
In this story, he ain't trying to cheat on his wife.
Yeah.
But like also like, where is he gonna go? He couldn't
Yeah.
get off the island if he wanted to. He didn't have the windbag yet or anything
7
like that.
years.
He's basically stuck there anyway. Maybe that could have been more cordial, but she's just like, screw it, it's a guy. She said she didn't have no. Imagine being so lonely that you said that your friends are the sun and sky. That's some lonely
Why did
shit,
she
man.
try to get it?
We talk about
Because they're free.
I spent my whole life here.
Because the sun and sky are personified in Greek mythology, ain't they?
I feel
You
so.
probably could fuck them.
I don't like her songs for the simple fact that I feel sorry for her. I feel so sorry for her.
I love her song. She actually might be my favorite singer on there. There's something about her voice that I really like.
It's so
I love her
emotional.
accent.
If you ever seen the videos,
She has a bedroom voice. It is what it is.
Look at the demon.
Out of all the female singers, I think that she has my favorite
I like
just
Cersei's
voice.
That's what
I love all their voices.
Yeah.
but
Gotcha
she's just-
Mind said.
As far as my favorite, that's my next question actually, and we have to make it snappy. Oh,
Great, Ray Ray.
can you say it again?
Oh, he said he was grading it based on the musical,
Not the
like what we were saying, not on the original story.
My last question is, who's your favorite singer in the whole musical?
I already said Penelope. It's a tie between Athena and Penelope.
Athena.
Yeah, many
huh?
ways in the
Athena got such a powerful voice.
Yeah. What do you think, James? C?
Oh, Taylor said, right, you're only friends, the sky
Oh
and
wait,
the
why did I
sun,
say?
and this is pretty lonely. Yeah, Taylor. Oh,
That's
by
nothing.
the way,
That's nobody. Nobody.
I definitely was lucky that I kept my phone turned up so I could read this. But also, if you comment on the actual video, we can see it too. But thanks for texting me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine too.
Oh yeah. Texting, I can do texting. I guess I'll just hold my phone just.
Who's your favorite singer in the musical?
Okay, so my favorite singer. That's a little bit hard. Of course, Odysseus sings the most songs, and I
He's
get
great.
You remember?
We've been gone for 30 minutes, but we're gonna finish this one at least and then move on.
Okay, so I guess Jorge, Odysseus, because he has more on everybody else.
You're killing it, man.
Right?
Like he has a
Not that I
powerful
don't
voice.
love Like they all. So, you know what though? When I first heard Poseidon,
Yeah, he's
I
got
was
that
like,
rock star
bro,
voice.
he sounds like a rock star.
When the damsel in distress. That shit was
Oh,
cold.
yeah.
Zeus is sick.
Like his shit was
I
cold.
love his voice. This
Bro.
was it sounds like he should
Hey,
be an opera
is
singer.
that Zeus in the first song when he's like?
I don't know if it's the same guy, but it is
Yeah,
Zeus.
that's him, yeah.
It's this
Okay,
character at least.
because it sounds very serious and deeper in the beginning when he's like, "You've got."
It's
to
almost
kill
diabolical
my son."
almost.
That Zeus, the singer
Taylor
who,
said sorry. Oh, you're good, girl.
Yeah.
You're good, girl.
Good.
the singer that
You
does
good,
Zeus,
girl.
Oh, Justin, say hey to Taylor.
Hey, how you doing?
She tuned in. I'm so
I
glad you
see.
came. So glad you came, Taylor.
Thanks for the
She works
views.
at our job.
You guys
Word.
are amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks
thank
for the
you.
views,
Thank
everybody
you.
that's viewing in.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Is it my
Comment
turn?
if you haven't commented and you're here. Comment in the
Tony
chat.
said we're not allowed to get y'all none from the store.
Damn.
yeah, because
But-
like what?
That's
We're just gonna eat it.
On the other note, please put in your favorite song in the chat. We'd love to know.
Yeah,
What's your
participate,
favorite
yeah.
songs? Your least favorite song?
I think Taylor loves the Calypso song. Yeah.
All right, is it my
Which one
turn?
is
My favorite single in the whole epic is Athena, especially God Games.
Yeah.
Oh, God Games.
She sung her ass off in God Games,
Yeah.
and it had all different singers in the whole
The
thing.
most
That was my
singers.
favorite.
And the
That's
back and
actually-
forth was freaking
Really?
like.
Not favorite.
For, I do love a lot of Athena was like
Chris's favorite song is God Games. And Chris is at a birthday party right now. But
I saw him at Charlie's Collectibles.
Oh, cool.
So I'm sorry. What was your favorite singer?
Ooh,
again?
Austin.
Athena.
Okay,
Austin's
so-
favorite song is Zeus. Your son has arrived. I bring the destruction of Olympus.
Yeah. What I really enjoyed about Athena was mainly this day you sever your own head. There's something about that
I
line.
like that.
It was
You cut the line.
I love Odysseus in that
Yeah.
song because he's like, "You're alone." I'm sorry.
That's just like you.
Yeah.
Why should I be
are you a
surprised?
wiser? Wiser than Smith. That was my part of that song. It's right there behind in that bag right there. Look, right there.
This day you won't wreck my life. I was just like, oh, spicy.
Looking for a
We talked to a goddess.
Looking for a friend.
We wanted to do that for karaoke,
Yeah.
but we were afraid that people thought we were gonna be breaking up because it's such a breakup song. It's definitely like a breakup song. Like they acted like boyfriend and girlfriend. But
Slick.
I think so. We're about to take a break and come see her in a second. So my favorite singer in the whole thing is actually Poseidon.
Yeah.
It's actually Odysseus just because he's got so many good songs, and Monster's my favorite song, and Odysseus is on it.
But
Poseidon's voice is so killer, and it's something about I
It's
fell in
wild. It's
he-
a wild voice. Like,
he sings one of the first songs that I fell in love with, and also he's really not even that many songs, but the second song killed me too. I don't know how popular Get in the Water is, but Get in the Water, I sing that shit all the time.
People like it.
I love the lyrics to
That
it,
was the
but
beginning.
that's my favorite singer, I think.
I love
that's
this
something
voice.
My
fucking
honorable
upset
mention?
somebody.
Him and Jack Black should like have a whole.
And I've got an honorable mention. This is a character that's only in one song, but I love the Prophet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my honorable
Prophet
mention.
is
He's so
good.
sick. He would be my favorite if he was in like 3-4 songs or something, but he'd be
Oh,
killing it.
Scylla's my close second.
Oh
Yeah, she's a
yeah.
great singer too. She's only in one
Scylla,
song.
Yeah.
So we have some one-hit wonders.
You
Yeah.
know how much I
Zeus be
miss
my
fucking-
second.
Yeah, Zeus is actually in 2 songs, but he doesn't have a big part in the. He gets his own
He's in
song.
3. He's in 3.
He's in
Oh,
three.
God Games. I forgot about
The
God
first,
Games.
yeah. Sorry.
So I guess we'll take a little break. We'll check on Ivy. I'm gonna set up the tournament bracket for the battle, and we're going to see who's got the.
Best song. What song is the best?
Will you do the
That's some good Twizzler right there.
Will you do the honor of checking on Ivy, bro, while I set up the tournament bracket?
Okay.
All right. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna explain to you guys what we're getting ready to do. Okay. Period.
Oh, I think I-
We are going to. Okay. We are going to place the song. We said song battle, right? It's gonna be a song battle. We're going to do it bracket style. We're gonna have all. So I think it might be less than 40 songs. Because
It's
I
40.
looked in there. Oh, it is? Because some of the songs have less than 5. Some of the sagas have less than 5 songs.
The first saga I think has like 6.
Yeah, definitely
Oh,
do.
well, maybe kind of. Because there's one saga that has 3 songs. And I was like, oh, snap.
We can double check when we pull up the bracket, but I think that it's kind of
Okay, well, we think it's 40 songs.
Ooh, let me read the chat. You guys were telling me that Zeus, your son, has arrived. I bring the shot.
Often love Zeus. I love Zeus. I'm with you on that.
That's even in the music.
This is our first one.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Nice guys.
Oh, Ivy.
That's great. Based off music.
Mwah.
Anything by Cersei or Poseidon. I do rock her Cersei's voice because but she's got like this very like elegant type of way of pronouncing things.
She's a British
So
accent.
Cersei really be killing it, but she's just so different. Like I think my favorite Cersei would be actually her one wrong move and you're done for. Anything I don't do.
I like that one.
Oh, and the song that she was introduced in, talking about she's got all the
I'm
power.
a puppeteer.
What a boss move.
I actually
Oh,
like
oh,
that, but I
shit.
don't like that
Shit.
song as much. It took me longer to get in it.
I love that whole
Because
thing.
I didn't know what she was saying at first, but I was going to talk about that when we get to the song.
That's the only song I like Eurylochus in. Eurylochus just usually just gets on my
because he
nerves.
was rapping, yes.
But
Yes.
Eurylochus in
He
this
actually
song
rapped.
was actually, it was just the beginning part when he was asking him what was wrong. He was just like, we came across the palace, inside we heard a voice. That was very well sung. I love that part.
I like the rapping because it's like I was looking
Sir,
for more rapping.
Since we came home,
Oh,
we
yeah,
faced a
that's
variety of
man
foes from
with
our
a lot
wide
of
of places.
places.
Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile beings that we can resist. So this was a hell of a twist, because we are weak to a being like this.
Who
What was
is
it?
it? A woman.
What?
What? Yeah, those are just 2 words. Come inside. Damn.
You know, whenever I hear "come inside," that's what
Oh
we
my
have
God.
to do. I'm like, yeah,
Damn.
you got me.
Okay.
It's like, damn.
Let's go. Hi, Ivy.
Yo, so I left my drink up there and she was about to get to it.
Oh no.
She's so
Well, I was gonna say.
I feel like the God of War reference went over y'all's heads, but it's fine. Laugh my ass off anyway. The link, I get it now that you mention it. Yes, now I know. Anyway, the link is get in the water animatic with female voices and an original character.
I like getting the water with the female voice.
yeah, she like
I
There's
never
a
heard it.
female
We gotta play
version?
it afterwards.
yeah, it's a female
Yeah,
version.
that's
It's
how I
actually one
first
of my
heard
favorite
it.
songs.
That's
There's
why.
I first heard it.
Why would they
Well,
do
let me go
that
ahead
to
and set
people?
up, y'all. I'm gonna set up the other screen so we can get the bracket.
Oh, it'll mess you up, huh?
You
Look
gotta
at
be
you.
on my seat.
Get in the water.
Lean in toward the microphone.
Let's think about that shit. Somebody say that shit. They about to fuck you up. They be like, get in the water.
Exactly.
That's
And-
some scary
and his,
shit,
His
bro.
whole dialogue is very villainous. He's
Yeah.
like, I've been waiting for this moment for the perfect time to strike. When you're home so close and you reach your close, that's when our paths collide. I've got a reputation.
I got a name to
That's
it.
some villain shit, bro.
That shit
Can
cold
they
as
still see
fuck.
and hear us?
Yeah.
That shit cold
Okay.
to say to somebody. He made a song out of it.
So real quick, so we're going bracket style. If you don't know what bracket style is, supposedly there are 40 songs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play song all 40 against each other. It'll be like 20 matches, and then like from those, you know how it goes.
Well, we can make it even longer if you want to. If you want to go really in depth, we could do double elimination, or we could just make it like if you lose. You
Are we
get
supposed to be
knocked out.
singing this or we
No,
like
we're
pinning
not.
them and get you? Oh,
You
thank
guys
God.
can sing as much as you want to, but
I'm like,
that's-
what?
Ew, I'm fat in the gym.
No, we're not. I mean,
Roll as hell.
no, you're not.
Like,
Oh, look
I would
at it.
never
We
want-
hanging.
I'd rather
Just
get
fat.
punched by Yana. Holy
We
shit.
all hanging out. What'd you say?
I'd rather you punch me.
Because my arms are big.
Oh yeah, she's swole
Look
as
at
hell.
that. No, it's just fat. It's just fat.
Yana should have hurt.
and
Now
she
the
think her
road
light
song.
hits is like light, but they're not.
They don't sound good.
Me?
Yeah, them shit's hurt. Ow, see?
We're just gonna sing low them because we're on.
I'm
the
glad
time
I'm
now.
tough.
You don't sound so
Yeah.
sound like big.
You sound like a little bitch.
You guys want to include a match for third place? Because we have to include a match for third place. Yeah.
Okay.
Enter.
I'm confused.
Are we
number of
letting
participants provided below.
them? Gimme.
So this is all the songs. And I'm gonna name them off.
Oh, I got smell.
The horses.
What are you like?
I missed it.
Oh my god.
What y'all talking about?
I thought that was tradition.
Yeah, you can one of them twists.
Like with cigars, with like
Knocking on the
cigars or
microphone, you're
something.
gonna go insane. So we got the horse and the infinite. The horse and the
You would
infinite.
say with Twizzlers.
Yeah, it's like
He was like,
The
it's
horse
like
and the
wine.
infinite. Just a man, full speed ahead, open arms, warrior of the mind.
Hey,
Polymetheus, survive, remember them. My goodbye, storm, luck runs out, keep your friends close, ruthlessness, puppeteer, wouldn't you like done for? There are other ways, the underground, no longer you, monster, suffering, different beast, Scylla, mutiny, thunderbringer, legendary, little wolf. We'll be fine, love in paradise, got games, not sorry for loving you, dangerous, Charybdis. Get in the water, Charybdis. Bring her to my Charybdis. Get in the water, 600 strike the challenge, hold them down. Odysseus, I can't help but to wonder, and would you fall in love with me again?
Again.
Again.
Fall in love with me again for something. That's actually I actually don't know the lyrics to that one.
I didn't know for a while because it was the end, and I had to listen to it more.
This is such. Anyway, let's start the bracket. Everyone's gonna be. This is random seating.
That makes it
That's when we first hung out.
Yeah, I look cool.
Yeah, I took cool pictures of you.
Aww, look at my baby.
Who that?
Y'all get y'all a digital
Regina?
photo frame.
There's a
Oh, that's Regina and Ashley.
All right, so I'm gonna see if I can pull up the bracket on
You
on
remember
the stream
Regina?
now.
Yeah, but she looks different.
Oh, right.
And I only saw her one time.
Yeah, true.
Oh, screen sharing. Great. Will they be able to see us in a small part of the screen?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to set up.
Okay, great.
I
Thanks for
ate
y'all
this
patience,
way
you
too
guys.
fast.
That's how I feel. Shut up, Justin. That's how I feel when I eat Twizzlers. Twizzlers.
Looks like you got a haircut with a Twizzler.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
Doing setup, you guys. Thanks for being patient with us. Hey, somebody said something. Ray Ray said many.
Poseidon was on that Namor time. Most of them so
Namor?
God of War with Thor now.
Mm.
What's up? Hold on.
Most of them probably associate something.
I think we should move us over here where the advertisement is at. Let's see if we can block that out a little bit.
Blue advertisements.
I'm saying, man, it's the internet. It's the nature of things.
Calypso.
So, chat, can you guys see the bracket?
Oh, dang. Is it possible you can have two tabs? I mean, two things, and you just make them smaller and then make them next to each other so we can see the chat?
Yeah, but I guess they'll also double time see the chat. But
Oh.
I guess I can, yes. Yes, I
Because we
can.
have to see their responses. Hey, you guys, can you see the bracket? Let us know.
I don't know, but I lost it. Oh, I can't see the chat.
Yo, I just realized I had a Red Bull too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Great combo.
I thought you said he didn't get you one. You drank his?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, exactly. I just handed it.
What's his is mine.
So we have a bracket,
I'm going to have that one day.
and certain songs got a bye because it was completely random. So we could just kind of go down the list.
Wait, how is it already?
Because it's a 40.
Or just it's so
Tur-
long,
so
it's
the way
long.
tournaments work, in order for them to work out evenly, for no one to get a bye, they have to be digits of 8. When you have a tournament that isn't fall within a digit of 8, then you have to have buys because not everybody. It's not that it's an uneven number, but it's uneven in terms of everybody getting a match in the beginning.
32.
And because we did it random, certain ones are
40
going to have a
is a
bye.
multiple of 8. 8
It's,
times 5?
it goes like.
Multiples of 8.
No, I don't think that 40 is a multiple of 8.
Yeah, 8 times
It is.
5.
It's
It's
Yeah.
40, yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because it's half of 80. 5 is half of 10. And
Oh,
40
my
is half of
bad.
80.
Or multiple, not necessarily multiples of 8, but like it's got to go like 8, 16, 32, 64 for a tournament to work is what I meant to say.
Oh,
Apologies,
doubles,
because
doubles.
I suck at math. But yes, that's kind of what I meant though. So yeah, yeah, they said they can see the bracket. So
Thanks, guys.
we should just kind of go down the list and shit, The very first.
So it made them random?
Yeah, it's random. It's random as hell.
I'm with it. Let's do it.
So first round is actually Get in the Water versus Scylla. Everyone gets a vote,
Get in the
and
water.
Get in
we're
the
gonna
water, man.
if it's synonymous with
man.
amongst all of us,
I know.
and a single elimination too. That's tough. That's our favorite song.
You
I
this one,
love
pal.
so like look, Scylla is good. This is why I'm
Scylla's
That's why we
glad.
probably
good.
should have went double
It's a bad
elimination.
matchup.
No, this
It's
is
a
why
bad
I'm glad
matchup.
it's random. It's unfortunate that Scylla loses so quickly, but if you put it against Get in the Water, then we know it's just not gonna beat.
It's not.
Yeah, that's
They're both in the water though.
So I was thinking that if we come to a tie, then we're gonna go to the chat, and the chat will decide who wins.
Oh, what
no,
do you
it's,
vote?
it's
Oh,
like,
it's Get in the Water is one of my favorite songs.
That's
Just,
3
I love
to
Scylla
1.
too. That was a tough
It's-
choice, but yeah, I'm
Look,
gonna go
I
ahead
love
and.
Scylla. That girl was killing it.
I do
she
love
was
that song,
killing it.
too.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah,
I have
probably
to
made it
agree with
further
this
in the
one.
tournament.
it would have made it further if it went against freaking, Little Wolf and freaking.
Or really against anything
Storm.
else.
If it went
And
against
Almost
Storm,
anything else.
I would have definitely picked Scylla. Beware of Scylla. You lost,
This is
baby.
the
how does it,
only way home.
How do I send somebody on? That's embarrassing.
What's
Yes,
embarrassing?
He doesn't know how to get in the water to the next round.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no.
What we gonna do?
Oh, I gotta create.
Oh
an account.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna create an account real quick so it'll let me use
Oh,
the
sorry,
thing.
YouTube. In the meantime, hold on. We are.
I'm gonna
We are
maximize this.
You and I. We are the same. You and I. Thank you. Everybody likes Scylla too.
We are the same,
I love
you
Scylla's
and
song.
I.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad song.
Playing this
It's just-
tournament.
Let's get in the water.
Yeah, everybody loves Get in the Water.
It's my
It's a
Red
whole
Bull coming
thing.
out. I'm trying to contain it. I've been trying to contain it
Johnny
for like the
Bravo.
last 30 minutes.
Justin loves Johnny Bravo.
Do the monkey with me.
There's like I seen a video where Black Johnny Bravo went to like
That was cow chicken.
Oh no.
Going chicken.
Mama had.
It was a Black Johnny Bravo
Why
like
you
running
gotta-
around and he was
Yeah,
getting
dude.
rejected just like all like that his cartoon counterpart.
Love them cartoons.
I'm gonna try to go on my phone so I can see if I see the comments.
Man,
Let's see. How do I see the live? I should just click that. She said what? Okay, I'll go to the link. Okay, we're in Messenger. And then I'm already in YouTube. Okay.
baddies on a budget. I'm sorry, I'm like
Where's the comments?
I'm gonna be random as hell, y'all.
No. Mute that. Okay. The comments. Where are the
Oh, I had to
comments?
tell.
I'm trying to find it.
Chi, I mean, y'all, I'm sorry. Help us find the comments.
I mean, I guess we do look alike. I don't know what you. Wait, hold on.
I don't be on YouTube like that, and you be on YouTube way more than me, so I feel
What?
maybe you should.
It's not up there. They usually show.
Oh, you figure it out?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I can go back to Streamlabs and make the window small again so that they can see the bracket.
Yay.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, well, he's gonna. Okay.
Yay.
Water. Get in the water. Sorry, Scylla. Yep, thank you. Gotcha, man. Is that what that says?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Gotcha,
you,
man, Muse. Thank you.
We are the same. Gotcha, man. Do we know you? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm sorry. I feel like I should
Who
know
are
who you
you?
are.
So the next round is keep your friends close versus full speed ahead. Oh, that's
Full speed
Oh
ahead.
no!
Hold
Keep
on,
your friends
hold
Hold
close.
on. Keep your friends close.
Keep your friends close.
Keep your friends close. Sorry.
same for me.
Oh, come
It was one of
on.
my first songs.
Keep your friends close and your
like
enemies
Full Speed Ahead.
closer.
So full speed ahead does make me drive fast, but keep your friends close was one of the songs. It was the song that got me into the musical.
Full speed.
It was.
Yeah,
It had to grow on me because it was a little bit.
I like that part. It's just like
Sometimes
it's
killing
treasure.
is
Yeah,
like,
that part.
What? Killing? What?
I like the second time she says keep your friends close, and she says it a little bit higher note. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I like
dope.
that.
I don't know
That's
why.
cute.
It is cute.
And then
Cause sometimes, killing
And,
us.
I don't
and
know.
for 9 days I stayed
her
wide awake,
laughing.
trying to make it home with no storm, a tidal wave. I
I
remain
remain
Unopposed, the bag is still closed, and I'm getting closer to you.
Penelope.
Yeah, that's
Just
my
keep
jam.
your
Here's
eyes
what I like.
I love
open.
that
Her
song.
laugh, it was a little annoying. Ha ha ha! It had to grow
I
up.
like that.
I liked it. Yeah.
That was actually
I thought
because
it
that's
was
how
funny.
I sometimes
There's
I
the
feel
wind
like
goddess
when
and-
I'm like being like that. That's
The
how I
wind
do
is
it.
mischievous.
It kind of reminds me of Nicki Minaj for some reason.
It's
She only did it
fake
twice, so
laugh.
I'll give it.
Yeah.
It was very
It is.
fake.
It was like
Ha ha ha!
she's trying to be annoying on purpose. The wind is very mischievous. It worked on me. So,
Oh yeah, keep
oh
it
god.
Sorry, y'all. I had to.
The next round is Legendary versus My Goodbye. My Goodbye.
My goodbye.
Oh, hold on.
Definitely.
My
Dang,
Goodbye.
we just talked about my goodbye. He loves,
Legendary.
let me tell you. Let me
Okay.
tell
It's
you.
my good.
What do you
It
think?
grew. He loves it. He be at work.
It's like
I
very
like
peppy.
Legendary too.
Give me Cyrus and a
Black
yeah,
Ops.
yeah.
Give
Give me
time
some in a Hydra.
I know I can make mistakes.
But come on, My Goodbye. Come on.
No,
now, y'all.
my goodbye.
I love the
definitely.
end.
Come on now.
At least
Me and
I know
Tony
what
like
I'm
definitely.
fighting.
Where I
Definitely
feel
My
like
Goodbye.
yeah.
It's up to Jamesy at this point.
I like the back and forth they have too.
Why's your life spent all alone? You're alone. I was like, ooh.
What do you think?
One
Jay?
day you'll know. Yeah.
So we like
Let me
Legendary
tell you
too.
why. I gotta give Legendary.
Thank you.
Oh,
No,
it's
no, no,
split.
I didn't
It's
pick.
split.
I'm not picking Legendary. I'm
What?
telling you why.
What?
Wait.
Can I tell you why? So
No,
here's the thing.
no,
I'm
no.
tell you why. So when I first listened to all the songs, I got to Thunderbringer, and that's all that was it. That was all that was there. And so I'm just stuck with Thunderbringer, and it's very dramatic at the end of Thunderbringer because everybody just dies. They all just die, and it's just like, well, dang, everybody's dead. And for a minute, like months before, Legendary comes out, I'm just like very somber. And so when Legendary finally came out, I'm just playing the songs and they're just going. And then instead of stopping at Thunderbringer, another song plays. I'm thinking it's from a whole other, when Spotify suggests different things that you like, sometimes it suggests a whole other musical from you or something. So I thought it was from something else. And then I was like, oh wait, no, these are the new songs. Legendary. And it was too chipper at the end of die everybody.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding. I was like,
It did have that,
It's just like moving on.
It did have that full speed ahead theme to it. That's what
I
really
mean,
got me
come on, it's
into
that
it.
kid. He dreamed about being a legend.
look, I
Like his
liked it.
dad.
I really love the lyrics to it too, and it's actually one of my favorite songs. It's true, but My Goodbye is
That
definitely
part,
top
like,
three.
I like
Legendary.
the
Come on,
second
man.
half of
Yeah,
my
legendary.
reckless. Well, hold on. That line in My Goodbye, when she's like,
That
your dead friends can say, I was like, dang. That was very drastic.
Put your
I can't see
emotions
the comments
aside.
anymore. I don't know if
Oops, sorry, I
anybody's
keep
talking.
forgetting. Let's
It's
see.
okay. Let's see. What are the people saying?
Legend people say.
Legendary? Who
Keep-
picked Legendary?
Legendary.
Gotcha Man Muse says Legendary, and Kevin Bowman says I think AOList is supposed to be an ambiguous gender in the musical. Agreed,
Oh,
because they
yeah.
said the wind god.
Yeah, the wind.
Hey,
He
oh,
said
that's
he. He caught like.
Yeah,
like,
him.
This is said he, but then it's a woman singing, and then in the animatics they show her the boob out. I was like, dang.
I'll tell you, but I vote for. Of course, I vote for the Athena song. But I'll tell you my favorite. The one thing I do like the song, everything about it. But the thing that gets Legendary for me to be like, I really like this song was the second part where he says, "Someone give me a sign." You know, the first time he says that the first time, but the second time he says, "Someone give me the strength." Someone give me the strength is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I vote for. Hey, what do you? What's your vote?
My vote is the other one. What's the other one?
Aeolus was Mel in the Myth. Also, I prefer Legendary to My Goodbye.
Exactly. Thanks, Chad.
Who said that?
So who did you pick?
Who said Legendary?
Really? Oh, that was
One of my brothers.
Dang.
Okay, I got two brothers.
Maybe I'm just emotional.
no.
I like.
I'm
what,
sorry.
We said we doing My Goodbye.
Yeah.
I think it's just because like the build up to the end, and when like it helped me to see the animatic when Odysseus says you're alone.
Yeah, that's
and
what
he's like
I remember.
yelling, and Athena like is taken aback because she doesn't realize that she wanted to consider him a friend but then later on she's like, nah, I wanted a friend. That was my friend. I lost my friend.
I just love that song.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the next round is There Are Many Ways versus Just a Man.
Just a man.
Ooh, I'm
Just
so
a
sorry.
man.
There are many ways.
Just a
But
Man
go
for
for
me.
it. So
We're about to
You
have
already-
a tie.
So no, it's just
Just
a
Because
man.
she's about to say, she's never gonna vote for Just a Man. She really likes There Are Other Ways.
Let me tell you about
So-
Just a Man.
It's a tie.
There are other
Can you
ways.
guys help
No,
us
it's
break
not.
the tie? Yeah,
Didn't
it
you
is
pick
2-2. I
Just a
picked
Man? You picked Just a Man.
I picked Just a Man.
You picked Just a Man.
Oh, you did.
But listen, let me tell you about Just a Man. Well, chat, help us. What do you think? There are other ways or Just a Man?
Well, we
I
still
will
want to
say,
hear it.
with Just a Man, of course, when I was introduced to it, I was also introduced to it with Yana. And of course, with her daughter being my goddaughter as well, like, it's sensitive to think about, somebody killing a baby. But
Having to deal with the guilt of it.
unfortunately, Just a Man, literally, they reprise this song
So many
throughout,
times.
like, the most. Even when we finally get to the end and him and his wife finally come back together and Would You Fall in Love with Me Again, they make it like a grand ballad finale. Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, 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 with all the horns and all the harps and all the pretty things. And it's just like, I love the line. I love the line. When I first heard it, when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does a reason become the blame? And I was like, oh my gosh, that whole portion right there is like really deep.
What about in the background of There Are Many Ways, and he's just like, I'm just a man.
Yeah, it's just
It's
a man.
in there.
That song references just a man.
It's in there. I mean, I can't deny it's a really good
But
song.
like those lines, I thought about when I was thinking about those lines. The when does it this, when does that? So like, when does a man become a monster, right? Not that every man becomes a monster, but what is it when you have a man and something progresses to make it to the extreme that he becomes a monster? Just like not every ripple becomes a tidal wave. But what is it that made it become that drastic of a change? Because it all starts off
You would never
as
know.
a ripple or a man.
I mean-
and it has the potential to become a monster. It has the potential to become the tidal wave.
That
You
was
would
way
never know.
too deep. Hold
You
on.
would never know.
I mean,
brother.
there are many ways mean stuff too. You know what I mean?
Agreed. But hold on, I love that, but we gotta
Yeah,
keep
that's-
pushing
Keep
because we
going.
have a lot of
Been a whole
matches.
It says I love that song. Go ahead.
Puppeteer versus Monster. I vote for
Monster.
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 Like
Sorry.
you said, Puppeteer is dope. We were just talking about how dope it was, but Monster's my favorite song.
I could not understand what she was saying when I first.
No, I'm not a player. I'm a
No, I'm
puppeteer.
I'm not a
But
player.
no,
I'm a
I'm not a
puppeteer.
player. I'm a puppeteer. But
That shit is
her
dope.
accent mixed with like the way the words were like formed right there, I just didn't understand what she was saying.
How much money do I have to send her voice actress to sing? I don't want to be a player no more. I don't. And then she's got to do it in her British. I like I said.
Anymore.
Good job. I like that. Monster.
Yeah.
Moving right along. All right, Dangerous versus The Challenge.
Dangerous.
Ooh.
Dangerous.
Oh, no.
This is a challenge.
Dangerous.
This is a challenge. So here's the
Versus
thing.
the challenge. Dangerous. Got it.
Cause
Oh my god.
but no, like,
This is a horrible match.
I love
Dangerous.
Hermes. I'm not
This
gonna
tournament is
lie.
violent. It's ripping people apart.
Oh, no.
Dangerous.
It's worse than
Put
Uno.
these together so early. We shouldn't have put these two together.
We could have did double a limb, but we'd have been here all night.
Nah.
Dangerous.
It's gotta be dangerous.
Dangerous.
I know that's surprising.
She said her favorite song.
Over
Mom, chat,
Young.
earlier she said her favorite
Why did you vote
song
against
was
your favorite
Challenge.
song?
Her favorite.
Because I love Hermes.
Hermes, like in a
What did you?
song-
But you know, like it's all the Anna Madison's just like, wouldn't you
in that
like
80s
the
beat, that 80s
yeah, like
music,
What about you?
it make you want to dance.
do.
man.
That's what did you like? We talking about Dangerous. We talking about Dangerous.
yeah.
Yeah, Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Ha! Tony with no.
Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. Yeah, you're
The
right.
Challenge.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Oh,
Like
damn.
to lose the suitors, wear the crown.
And Dangerous is don't you know that dangerous, my friend? my
Oh
whole
yeah,
life.
no, I'm gonna stick to my challenge.
The
The
challenge.
Challenge.
Yep.
And Dangerous.
I'm sorry.
What about you?
I'm gonna stick to the challenge.
She chooses The Challenge, I think.
Hold on.
Oh, can
Hold
it
on. This is
be?
actually, I really wish
Oh.
these two weren't matched up. I wish that we could match them up later because this is actually pretty hard for me because
That's tough. Yeah.
She's
I
really trying to get out.
It's a violent tournament. We could let her free, but I'm afraid
What'd
that she'll
you say?
destroy my ring light.
Y'all both said dangerous?
No, I said challenge. I
You
changed
said
it.
the challenge?
Yeah.
You said dangerous?
said-
I mean,
What
I
does
do.
the chat say?
We
I
might
want
have
to see
to-
what the chat is saying.
We might have to take a break real quick.
Hello.
Ooh, they talked a
friend.
lot. Okay.
Chat.
This
So
is
you
a tough
don't wanna
pick. So it's just a
Austin
man.
says dangerous. Gotcha matcha. I mean,
Another
gotcha man.
setup. Apparently, Austin thinks it isn't this close.
No
I would
contest.
probably
Oh,
go
no.
there in other ways.
Wait, Austin. What did Austin say? Apparently, another setup.
Give me
Oh,
another
probably,
Twizzler
probably.
betrayal.
Let me move this over a little bit. Ah, there we go.
Cersei did dirty this
I'm tired
time.
of Cersei setups, but Puppeteer got my vote. Cersei did dirty this time. Dangerous. No
Okay.
contest.
Dangerous.
No
exactly.
contest, dangerous.
I'm just
over
gonna
the challenge. Well, that's
eat my
because Remy
Twizzler
doesn't like mushy
A
stuff.
betrayal.
Oh, it's Luther. Thank you, Luther. Jeez.
Dang it, Luther.
Gotcha matcha.
Cool.
Gotcha.
How
matcha.
dare
Go
you?
back to the bracket. Y'all can see my whole screen.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
So
So they
what's
both
what's
say
your?
dangerous. No contest.
No, she voted for because she
The
thought we were
challenge.
talking
No,
about.
I mean them both.
Oh,
Luther
okay.
and Ray Ray.
I actually have not really been taking
Where's
chat.
Austin?
I only take chat into account when we tie amongst ourselves.
But we didn't.
But I still want to
lost
know
that
what they
one.
picked though.
I mean, I said the challenge.
Challenge dangerous.
I'm still waiting for her to vote.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Ivy, come on now.
Let the air. You like that song? That line.
This is, don't get me wrong, it's a good song, but not against.
So here's the thing.
Dangerous.
The challenge is like deep, and then dangerous is just like a bop, you know. And I was highly anticipating the challenge. 'cause
I'ma
it's
die
the
on that hill.
first time that we finally hear Penelope say anything. I've been waiting for this like forever. Dangerous is a bop. Oh.
She'll choose. I'm gonna go ahead and vote while she's still thinking about it. Don't be mad at me. I actually choose the challenge.
Oh,
And the Dangerous is one of my
no.
favorite songs. The reason I choose the challenge is because I think it's got some of the most powerful lyrics.
It does.
Dangerous is just a really good song and it's fun to
It's
listen
different
to.
elements to
But it's
the
just something about the challenge where it's just sort of like it's got that poetic nature to it that I love.
And then the end, waiting. Yeah.
Call back to the underworld.
And you know, it's got this dope part where it's like it starts kind of slow and then it speeds up a little bit, and the lyric that it speeds up on is really fire. She says, "Unless."
Oh, could it be?
Oh, can it be some kind of sign
That my world is all
that
about
my
to change.
world
That shit
is
fire.
all about to change?
So I vote. That's my vote. It's up to you. If you make it a tie, then we got to go to the chat.
I think
We have to might take a break
it
after this one
hurts
to check on
my
Ivy.
big feelings very badly because I actually wanted the Dangerous to make it past the first round.
Come on, no!
I love Dangerous.
No!
I know. I'm
No!
What's the chat saying? Chat, what are you saying?
Dangerous. No contest.
Oh, that's it.
Dangerous.
Chat, give us something. Any of the rest of y'all got anything on this? It's supposed to be at least 4 y'all.
Twizzlers. I'm a terrible parent.
There's 3 viewers right now, including
Okay.
probably myself.
So
So it's probably
Austin
just the
and
2
Ray
that have been
Ray
commenting right
and
now.
Austin, ain't you supposed to be on there with Ray Ray? Austin, what do you say?
You might have got off, but
Ooh,
it's okay.
Austin actually came home.
We'll be here
so
for a
they should
while.
be together.
And then in case anybody misses this, the beautiful thing about streaming is that the streaming platforms always record these videos, so we can repost them. You guys can look at them in retrospect. The chat will be in there because you can clearly see it on my screen. And yes, participation.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. My feelings are hurt. I'm gonna go with the challenge.
Oh my god, my feelings are hurt.
I know. I love
No,
Dangerous.
man, no.
We all, let me tell you, Tony loves Dangerous too.
I love how it starts
They'll
off.
be on Marvel Rivals singing Dangerous to each other. I was told this by Justin. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'd be singing all sorts of shit, but probably I've sang some Epic the Musical. It sounds like me. I can't help but
I
wonder
did
versus
send a
Lil.
sour to that song.
Lil Wolf, I can't help but wonder. Period.
I can't help but wonder.
Period.
What was it?
Little Wolf.
I can't help but wonder versus Little Wolf.
I have a wonder.
Yeah.
So I can't help but wonder is gonna go very far with me because it's one of those songs that grew on me when the last part of
It had to be.
the saga came
Yeah.
out. I didn't really like. I was just like, okay, it's a song and it's nice. I really enjoy it, but it just didn't stick with me. But like the more I listened to it, and the more I got used to two grown men singing to each other out of love, the more I enjoyed it. It's just and it's very powerful poetically. Once again, it's got that poetic, like beautiful lyrics and stuff. So it beats the shit out of Lil Wolf. I hate Lil Wolf. I don't hate it, but it sucks.
It makes you want to
Ask
fight.
Yana.
Kind of sort
I
of.
called Yana one of these days at work because I was like, I'm listening to Epic. Doesn't I Can't Help But Wonder make you want to cry?
It's a great song.
Remember?
Yeah. I was like, nah.
You told me about
No, I said it was for something else.
Well, anyway, with I Can't Help But Wonder.
Would You Fall in Love with Me Again versus Mutiny? I
Oh,
choose
wait.
Would You Fall in Love.
Would you fall in
Would
love?
you fall in love?
Versus Mutiny. Oh,
Did she finish that
dang.
Twizzler already?
I wanted
She
Mutiny
might have
to
threw
make
it
it
somewhere.
farther too, because I actually
You like Mutiny?
I like the please don't do this.
Yes.
We can get home. Like, let me tell you, the songs that are going to rank higher in this are ones that evoke the most emotion.
Yep.
And I gotta say, when I went back and listened to Mutiny, and he's like pleading and begging with them, like, you guys were
And then the
almost
whole
home.
like, yeah.
We can make it home. And the callback to the
How? Yeah.
how are we supposed to trust you?
You
Don't do
do
this.
this.
We can make it. We're almost there, you guys.
I'm just going
You
to
guys are
say
about
this.
to-
Look,
So-
Yana, I'm wearing your shirt.
We're on round 2, and if you thought round 1 was hard to pick some songs, you guys are gonna be real mad at round 2.
Well,
right.
before round 2 starts, I gotta pee.
Okay, yeah, let's take a quick break. I'm gonna roll something, and we're gonna pour up, and people are gonna pee.
Oh no.
I did clean my toilet before you got here, but I'm sorry, it's still a mess. And
Ah, Tony.
I gotta deep
Shut
toilet.
up.
What?
Why are you telling the world?
Hi, YouTube. Oh, you know, editor me can deal with all this stuff.
Yeah, a lot of shit gonna be cut out. It's gonna be awesome.
Except for the people that just already saw.
Yeah, stuff for the
Wee!
audience.
I was just trying to be a cordial host. I don't know.
Was that real,
Josh?
Chat.
Was I not supposed
Should
to
I
say?
fold that bitch? No shoulder. Well, I love 30 for 30.
Ooh, round 2 is gonna fuck y'all up. You're gonna be like, damn, I don't want to
Hey,
take that.
y'all been saying this.
I don't
is
wanna
like
play
100
again
man
no
versus
more.
one gorilla.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I really don't think it'd take 100 men. I think you could probably take down like a gorilla. with
We
like
have
15 men.
internet and disposable thumbs.
That
We
like
can-
you.
Exactly. We can make weapons.
But that thing
Without
is about
weapons,
as strong as
yeah.
that thing is about as strong as 20 of us.
Yeah.
You have to get a select. You just. Oh wait, what's his name? Chuck Norris. That's it.
Yeah. Get
Oh
Chuck
yeah,
Norris.
yeah. Some training people.
Just
Like,
Chuck Norris
just stare at him
and
like,
all
It'd
the
be different, though.
Expendables.
Like, a lot of people are just like 20 people off the street, and that could be very random. If you take 20 strong, like swole
Strong-
human beings,
You like MMA fighters, light heavyweights or heavyweights?
even people that are just like in shape,
Or
like you-
choose some people that ain't got nothing to lose.
20 men who go to the gym every day, and that's it. They could take that
This
thing
one
down.
dude was just like, you take like your first line of defense is some crackheads. You just bribe them with some crack.
Oh
or
no,
whatever.
crackhead, 20.
20 crack-
They just, I think 10 crackheads would do it, bro. Maybe less.
I would never fight a crackhead.
One crackhead could probably find a way to capture it. He'll think of some type of genius plan because he knows that's how he's gonna smoke today. He'll fight it. I've seen people have crackhead throwing contests. Well, they'll be two swole dudes from the hood, and they'll pick up a crackhead and like throw him to see who could throw him the furthest. I showed you the video before.
Yeah. I was
Hold on, this is way off topic. This is not our other.
Straight
podcast.
off topic. Hey. How are we supposed to trust you? Please don't do this. We can get home.
Alright.
You're in a curse.
Take your seat, Captain
People
Van. We'll
die
continue
on
the
this.
tournament.
Oh.
I'm sure they can't hear me from over here.
Oh. I like Mutiny more than I like the first one. How? Na, 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 na.
I forgot about that song.
Damn, Dangerous got
Yeah.
knocked down in the first fucking round.
I'm so sad.
I'm mad about that shit.
I'm so sorry,
Oh.
Justin. I thought Dangerous was making fighter for real.
Like I said, round 2 is going to be crazy. And then a lot of our favorite songs didn't survive. And think about how she feels. Scylla's her favorite song.
The
And
lab of Scylla.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
So round 2. So you're going to get some songs that you haven't seen before. Because remember, I said half the songs got to buy, probably. So the first round, Hold Them Down versus Get in the Water.
Get in the water.
Oh.
No. Oh wait, no. Okay, hold on.
Get in the water.
Oh.
It's gotta be
sorry.
get in the water. That's
Let me
that
tell
was
you
my
why.
first. That was my first experience.
What do you
Even
think?
though like,
Go to the comments.
no. Okay, so
Calm
like,
down versus get in the water.
how do I say this? When he first introduced it to us, he was like basically.
I guess little.
When I say
No.
ew, but okay. Anyway,
Oh, we like that.
well, I'm just.
We
Eh,
got 2 viewers anyway.
That's okay. More people are gonna see it later.
maybe, yeah.
I mean, hold him down like
That's
they
all.
do.
Hold him down. It's like
It was
wait,
such a
he's
fucked up song.
he's a power. His voice
Voice
is
is
very,
so powerful. It was like
It's
over
such a good
and
song.
over.
especially like that part before,
Yeah.
right before he got like, I'm assuming his neck clock, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that part.
And the animatic was kind of like what I thought it was in my
When I
imagination,
get
where I
a
thought it was an
take
arrow.
that vibrato.
Because remember we were talking about it, I was like, I feel like he got shot with an arrow.
Yeah.
But then when they showed me the animatic, he did have an arrow, like the deleted song, he had an arrow through. So,
Yeah.
Oh, but the song is really fucked up, but it's still such a great song.
Two heavy
Because, like-
for sure.
Like the whole time the dude was singing,
Get
the
the
guys in the
water.
background like hold him down. It ain't
Oh,
going
no,
to.
yeah.
for the subject. So even
He just like he talking, but he's singing at the same time. And every time he say something, I'm like, yeah, that would make the song so good. But getting the water is like, that's like that villain song. Like
Agreed.
that was something I would say to somebody.
so
when
hard
they're
to
both
choose.
songs.
They're both villain
Get in the
songs.
water.
watch.
They're both villains.
They're
But-
both villain songs.
so
but
what
get in
Luther
the-
said-
So what do you choose, bro?
I gotta say, get in the water, bro.
So we two. What about you?
So Luther said, you know, for the subject, it's definitely an impressive song, even though we're considering the subject. So for me, the subject plays a significant role in my choice. Yes, not at first because I don't like what they're talking about. But, Jasmina, she's somebody who talked to me about this as well. When you listen to the song, and he told me that the guys, you guys were even talking about on the game, how those singers, they have no right having all these great voices.
Yeah,
they
all
didn't.
talking about, raping and killing.
And that's it with, I'm like,
But
So I feel like in a musical,
Even-
you have to have suspension of disbelief, and you have to believe that everybody in Ithaca can sing.
yeah.
That's just what I think it is. It's not. I think that even like the baker and the person who like they don't have lights back in ancient Greece, but whoever does traffic or whatever for their chariots, that dude is out there singing his ass off just because it's a musical. You have to assume that everyone can sing.
But dude voice was like so powerful and hold him down.
So you guys, what?
and the other singers.
But
as
it's
well.
a
so
shame
we-
that I
Not
didn't
just the
enjoy
main
his.
guy.
I didn't enjoy his song. I mean, I didn't enjoy his voice in Little Wolf, but I enjoyed his voice in this.
Yeah.
song.
Or
Yeah,
yeah, the rapey song.
I enjoyed his
I
voice.
know,
I
that
kind of
was
enjoyed his
sucks.
voice
I
a
felt
little
like
bit in
Hold Him Down, he had
Legendary
more,
though.
He had more to say in that shit, so you can hear more of his like volume of voice.
Yeah, there was a lot more.
You
So
definitely
who-
tell
so
he was
who-
the leader. Okay.
So who's
I'm
winning?
I'm
Who's
still
winning?
gonna be like get in the water.
Get in
though.
the
Get in the water.
Get in the water.
Oh, so the fact that you guys picked Get in the Water means I don't have to pick. Thank goodness. And I'm gonna tell you, I was real close to picking Hold 'Em Down because I think it's very sexual assaulty too. But there's this one part at the very end where he just gives it everything. He's like, I was just like, I got shivers. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. He definitely did. So we'll give you props, hold him down. Maybe you could have made it further if you weren't against Get in the Water. But you're in Get in the Water.
That's a close one. I can pick you. It don't matter because it's 3-on-1. But goodness.
Luther
That's a
said
good
two
song.
heavy hitters.
So Get in the Water. All right. So the next one is going to be Love in Paradise versus Polymephus.
Love
Bro.
I
Oh,
choose
Love in Paradise.
Love in
Yes.
Paradise. That's a given.
I do like that.
I like Polymephus too.
Feel
Let me
my
tell you,
It's just like I have a
Justin
slow paced song.
almost-
That's all.
Your
Justin almost cried watching the video for Love in Paradise
Hey.
near the end. I almost cried. I was in the shower like.
Yeah,
when-
you know
when-
what? I did too, but you
So
know.
let me tell you, it's one of them songs that invokes great emotion.
Emotion.
So it's literally like near the end, she's like, "Oh, this is," you literally see him wanting to jump off a cliff and kill himself because she's like, "Odie, what are you doing?"
All I hear are screams.
Just let me. No.
don't know
and
what I've
the
got.
back and forth in between them.
No.
Yeah, I love the back and
And
forth.
I hear You know, she's like,
It will be
come
fine
back
here,
in
come
my
back
arms.
inside here, come back, my love.
Yeah.
And then when she says, come back to my open arms, he says, all I hear are
Screams.
and literally like you hear all the old voices dancing
Yeah.
around him, and then you see the animatic. I loved
And
it before
the animatic, it looks like they're like pushing him towards.
the
Yep.
edge. Like,
And
you're
then he
in that shit.
screams, "I feel." He like literally, I don't know what it was
Yeah.
like in the studio, but when he's, it's like it's a build up, like.
If we could go back to that part you were talking about, they were singing together at the very end. I love that part, and I don't want to take off points for it. I'm not going to because I love how they did it. But I just wish that like her lyrics there got a little bit more attention because her lyrics are so fire right there. She's like, "I love your mind, dear. I love our time here. Come
Yeah.
on, my love.
You
come
know,
back
I
here.
didn't pay attention to
I
them
know
at
your
first
life's
as
been
much.
hard. I'll stay inside your heart." Like, it's beautiful.
I actually went back. I had to
She
listen
was
to it multiple
trying really
times.
hard to make him happy.
But I
And he wasn't
did-
having that shit.
I did listen to that. I did like her lyrics more when I heard that part. And literally, like, when you're singing, so like you hear the other voices, and at first you don't really like hear it because his doesn't have words. You're listening to the words, but then you hear his and he's like screaming, and I'm like, I know they have to pull the mic back for that moment because he's literally singing in that moment, and then
Professional
cries like he
Yeah.
ain't got nothing else, and then cries for Athena.
They got them professional mics. They ain't got them straight off the topic microphones.
Professionals.
I want to see after you're done with that. I want to see the comments.
Let's see.
Who
I
else
prefer
people
get in the water.
Are those random people?
Gotcha Man Muse says Paradise,
Yeah,
no
They
debating.
were.
Kevin Bowman says Love in Paradise. I like how the animatic shows how unhinged Calypso is. And he also says on my aisle no one can come or go.
Right?
That was a lyric.
There was an animatic that showed the very end, like, well, not the very end, where she's just like, you're mine, all mine. It's like she did something to like enchant him to where he just can't go or like say do or anything. Like you can tell she put a spell on him or something.
Okay, let's see. Next is Odysseus versus Keep Your Friends Close.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Oh, Odysseus. I'm sorry. I love that. When he's like going up against, oh, King, a leader is dead.
Some of the good singers from
It's
When you were
it's
telling me
I
the
was
side
saying earlier.
characters.
It's like I was saying earlier. You just have
He
to assume
said
that everyone
no.
in Ithaca can sing, bro.
He
Like
said
all the
straight up,
minions.
no hesitation.
You're telling me these thugs that have been
Mercy?
desecrating their palace can all sing?
Yeah.
Mercy.
Hey, you like that part? Oh, King, our leader is dead. I like
That's
that part.
my favorite part.
I like
too.
where he's like, damn.
Open
he's more
arms
cunning
instead,
than
no.
we assumed.
And then Telemachus come through like, throw down those weapons.
Oh, yeah. Put down your weapons, and
I
I'll
assure
assure you'll be
That
spared.
was BS. We know that's BS. It's BS.
Oh, well, maybe Telemachus
Didn't
believed
he
it, but
bust in and
they
killed
knew
somebody?
better. Yeah.
I think he busted in and killed somebody.
To-
and he's
Yeah.
like, sure, you'll be spared. Die.
Telemachus might have believed that, but they knew better.
Yeah.
They were
But
downstairs.
didn't Telemachus just kill somebody?
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think he
did.
busted in with a spear because I heard a
Yeah, yeah.
whack.
That's
And
true.
then
My-
Athena was helping him.
My theory, I didn't see the animatic for it, but like my theory was like he kind of was just like he didn't actually know that his father was like killing people. He just knew that there was like
Odysseus
chaos. He
went,
wanted to take
like-
advantage of
So
it.
Odysseus, what about you, Justin?
What was the
Odysseus
matchup?
versus Keep Your Friends Close.
Odysseus,
Nice.
like,
I want to get one like that.
What about you, Jay? What do you think?
So here's the thing. I'm really trying to make a decision, not just based on how, like, I've been waiting. So Keep Your Friends Close. I heard it within the first few songs, like the first time that I listened to everything. But I was waiting so long,
for
like
that.
months, for Odysseus to come home
To get home
and
and do
shut
it.
it down.
Yes, I was waiting for that.
I'm trying not to make the decision solely based on the fact that I was just ready for everything to be over. I'm just ready. I'm
Come
ready
on,
for
it was like
Odysseus.
Odysseus. That shit was hard as fuck.
No,
like,
no. I didn't know what they were saying at first because they say it like O-E-A-U, O-E-A-U. Like, I didn't know they were saying Odysseus.
when they set the whole thing together though, in the big
O-E-A-U.
drum.
You think Odysseus as well?
Hold on, making sure.
While we're waiting, I think
It's
Keep Your
all
Friends
about-
Close.
I think, oh, for real? Because,
The
like, I
only
love...
reason I do is just because it was like that song that kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna
Oh,
try to push it
yeah.
all the way to the end until it
Yeah.
came across like
Something
something like
just-
Monster or something like
Yeah.
that.
With Keep Your Friends
I like
Close-
the parts when she was just like, you weren't compliant. If I had to guess, you're heading to the land of the giants.
I like the... It's treasure!
Yeah.
Bye!
Once again, my favorite part of the song. Why are my eyes and my heart and my soul so heavy?
Just keep your eyes open.
I keep on trying to embrace you both. Why won't
You
you
let
let
me.
me?
I
Yeah.
think so here's the thing. I like keep your friends close a lot. And my whole feeling and emotion over that whole last saga was just I love it all.
Oh, I think that's one.
Because she's finally home. I mean, he's finally like home. But if we're talking about the song and how constructively it's
Wait.
and the words,
You know what makes this is so great? He got home. He killed everybody that was trying to break his wife.
yeah.
Plain and simple as that. That's what make that song so great. He got home. He killed everybody. The dude that was bullying his son.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the
Awesome.
final vote now, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what the comments say.
Keep your friends.
Who is that?
Okay.
I just like
On
it.
one animatic, Kevin says,
And
on
one
one animatic, she used the vines to tie him up when she introduced herself as a goddess.
Oh, that was for
Kevin Bowman
Calypso.
also says, do you really think I don't know my own castle?
Oh, I
I
love
built it. That
that
is my favorite.
line.
That
I
was
built
fun.
I built it.
Gotcha Man Mew says, keep your friends close because I like it as a song more. Odysseus is cool and all, but I enjoy the animatic more than as a song. I think I kind of feel like that too.
What does that say?
Yeah.
For a just yes.
Oh my goodness. Yo, okay.
We
I
see
don't
you,
know
yo, but
whoever, yo.
how do you pronounce your
I
screen
don't
name?
know your name, but excuse me. Austin is on. Finally, it's on site.
It was on site. He's
What was
talking
on
about
site? Oh,
Odysseus.
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 Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. All right,
So-
so tally up the chat votes.
Damn.
What did it say?
Okay, hold on.
Well,
You said keep your
we
friends
still need
close.
James-
No. I said Odysseus.
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 I said keep your friends close.
And then Luther, I kind of feel you as well because it's like I like the song, like I like the saga as a whole when it comes to Odysseus. I'm so ready, but the song I do like the. You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Yeah, for sure.
What does that say? You're trapped in here with me. Energy.
Kind of like a war shark from The Watchmen.
And that whole like part of God.
I mean, come on.
Athena
dude.
already saw it coming. She'll make every.
Ares like when he get him back home, he's gonna spill a whole lot of blood, and that's exactly
Okay.
what he did.
I think I have to give it to Odysseus only for the adrenaline. Because adrenaline is pumping at this point in order for, I've been waiting 20 years for this man to get home. Versus keep your friends close. I love it. It's a bop. It's a bop.
That's my jam.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
a good song.
gosh.
Callie,
I
you're gonna have to
had
take your
Space
ass on
Jam.
I
something.
had that picture when I was in high school. Me and my emo boyfriend.
I had an emo boyfriend.
That's why
He
had
sent that to me a long time ago.
Oh, I said that to my emo boyfriend.
Next round is Suffering versus Remember Them.
Remember.
Suffer.
Ooh.
Suffering
This
versus
is a
Oh,
good
that one.
matchup.
That one's hard.
It is hard, but they're both on like similar levels. They're not top tier, but they're both on like similar levels.
I think. Oh no. Okay, no.
Oddly.
Says Adi. Odysseus. He's voting for Odysseus.
Whoever you are, forgiveness. What did that say?
No offense to Suffering because it's top 10 for sure, but I start my re-watches at Remember Them every time.
Remember
I
them.
prefer Suffering.
Yeah, Ray Ray.
Is
That's
this
his
what
favorite
it
song, I think.
means?
Ray Ray, is Suffering your favorite song?
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna use. I mean, not use. sorry.
Jasmine told me Suffering was one of her favorites as well.
It's a good
Oh
song.
my gosh. Why am
Oh,
I
look,
struggling with this?
Jasmine.
Yeah.
That's old.
More than you know.
You can turn
I
it
like
up
when
a
she
little
says,
bit,
"Oh
but-
no."
Oh, yeah, because she's like, oh no.
I was
It's
gonna
like
play
it
it
don't
anyway, I
matter
just
no way
forgot.
because you're gonna get 8.
Okay, so Suffering or Remember them. So we remember them, right?
Yeah.
Suffering for me.
When it just got finished on
Like I
Stand Up in the
said,
Cyclops
it's
and,
Penelope's voice.
They're getting ready to. He's passed out, and they're getting ready to stab him in the eye.
They do stab
And then he
him during
says,
that song.
"Remember me, I'm the reigning king of Ithaca.
Mythica.
I am not." Okay, so
I
here's-
am neither man nor Mythica.
I am your dog. Okay, I'm going to. Pick,
Okay, because of that, I think I'm
because of
gonna
that
switch
moment,
it.
I'm
gonna
going
switch
to
it.
remember them.
And then
for
there's this
that
other
moment.
part too. Like, so my favorite part of Remember Them is actually a very part. It's like when he tells her no, and he's just
Yeah.
sort of
What?
like, is,
No.
is this what it
Means
means
to be
a
the warrior of the mind.
That's my
Don't.
favorite part.
Hey, Cyclops.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
She said she was gonna stand up.
I'm sorry.
it happened.
Hey, Cyclops.
My friend is dead.
Callie, I'm about to put you outside.
I pick remember. Ooh.
Oh my god.
What's that say, Austin? I
She's
can't
okay, y'all. I'm sure.
The musicality in
Don't look at me like
Suffering
that.
is really good.
You know she's
though.
a hell demon.
I love the back and forth. Austin says he loves the back and forth of Suffering. I love that too. You do. I like the back and forth too. It's really so. Suffering is really good. It's not.
I don't know
easy
why,
pick
but
for
it
me.
reminds me of like the 60s.
So I'll say the back and forth is very pleasant throughout the whole song of Suffering, and then leading into the next song, like, yeah, you not my wife. Yeah, I like how it leads. So it's very good how it leads into the next song, because when I first listened to it, I didn't even know that there were two different songs because it
Same.
flowed in.
Yeah.
Same with
Very
me.
Good. That was very good. But for me, I just get really hype at the end of Remember Them. So it's mostly, well, actually throughout the most of the song, because it's a fight song. It's like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a part of my workout. It's a part of my workout
For me, it's
playlist.
definitely Remember Them.
Remember
it's the
them.
emotions.
Yeah.
It's the emotions.
I like
And you
Suffering,
just
but it's
lost your best friend?
Suffering is
Yep.
a song that
He
you had
just
to
lost
bring
his
to my
best
attention. Like, I didn't even remember what Suffering was when you were talking about it, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I do like it, but I was just sort of like, Remember Them is great.
What did you say?
Suffering.
Wait, are we tied?
Oh wait, who picked Suffering and who picked Remember Them?
Justin picked
I
Suffering.
picked Suffering.
I picked Remember Them.
Callie, please.
Callie, no, don't talk.
I just need to, like, she's addicted to these wires moving, and
Yeah,
she can
come on.
do damage.
So Austin said Suffering. Ray said Suffering. Did anybody else comment on that one? No offense to Suffering. No offense to Suffering because it's top 10 for sure. But I start remember. Okay, yeah. So you like Remember Them more? Cool. I like. Okay, so it's Remember Them and then 2 for Suffering in the comments.
Right. I really only. Oh, so
Yeah.
we tied, and we're going to the comments. What did this? How many did we have in the comments?
2 for Suffering, 1 for Remember
Suffering
Them.
one.
Also, Suffering got it.
Yeah, Suffering wins. Suffering
Gotta go
wins.
back.
Dang.
What?
Now let me tell you, I do love Suffering, but Remember Them just gets me more hype.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you took me to a summer. I love her so much. Her cosplays are dope.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So, who picked Suffering and who picked Odysseus again?
I picked Suffering.
And you picked?
Oh, Odysseus.
It's called.
No,
Oh.
Remember Them. Remember
Yeah,
them.
Remember Them.
Remember them.
Odysseus is singing. That's what I thought. He's singing Suffering too.
So you picked Remember Them?
Yes.
You picked,
Remember Them.
and I picked Remember Them.
Oh,
Oh
did
yeah. So yeah, we're Suffering lost.
But we still take chat into account
When we tied.
when we tie. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oops. Now I'm on the wrong round now. A little confusion there.
It sucks that Zeus tried to use that against him too, like a callback.
Okay, Charybdis versus My Goodbye.
My goodbye.
I picked My Goodbye,
You don't
even
like-
though I
I don't
love
like-
I
Charybdis.
like Charybdis though.
I
It's
love
just like-
Charybdis.
And like the very
just
last
wait
of
for
it,
me.
there
Charybdis is like
I
Storm.
see it, the island I've been searching
like that.
for.
Yeah.
I reached it.
I like when he starts singing
My wife and
fast.
son are
Yeah, and it leads into that. Remember that transition you were guys talking about between Remember Them and the other song?
Yeah.
I think that the transition between Charybdis and Get in the
607.
Water is also amazing because
Yeah.
it goes right into
Yeah.
that. Dun, 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 dun.
I love that.
There you are, coward.
coward.
But I choose My Goodbye just because it's like in my top 3.
This is my goodbye.
It's a tough one, but I choose My Goodbye.
Yeah,
What about
Yeah.
y'all?
definitely.
It wasn't
Hands
that
down
tough
for me.
just because Charybdis is like,
You don't
like I feel like it's a space filler. I'm like, bro, can he just get home? I don't care about this monster. Don't nobody care about this monster. Nobody else is finna die. There's nothing. We just want him to get home. I'm ready. It's
Yeah.
like, was it like kind of similar to Storm as well? Storm.
Kevin Bowman says My Goodbye is more memorable, and Gotcha
Yeah.
Man Muse says Charybdis only for the transition.
The transition, exactly. That's how I feel. I feel like it's a transitional song. That and Storm, because it also references Storm as well.
That's true.
Yeah, it's similar to Storm for me. They're both transition songs.
The storm motif.
And like Charybdis, I do like the end of Charybdis when he's like there. I see it. And let me tell you, one of the animatics for Charybdis that I like, it helped me like it just a little bit more. We see Odysseus chilling on the raft, and he's like, I see it. It's coming. It's great. And so like he's crying because he's like, I'm almost home. And then like his tears freeze in midair and start to like float. And then he goes, what? Because, like, when I'm listening to it, I just have, like, I listen to it first with no visuals. And so he goes, what? No! And it's like, oh, dang, what did he see? What did he see? And I think it's really creative that they had somebody draw his tears and then his tears start floating. And then he goes, what? I like that was what he said what to. That was really cool and creative. Charybdis was to give Odie something to do in the way back to Ithaca, since the original myth was bro just sleeping on the way back. I like what Charybdis gave him something to do. It definitely felt very much like it was something to do to get back. Okay, you got something to do, but I did not care.
Just what you want to vote or not? I already moved on My Goodbye because it got 3, but
My Goodbye. Yeah, I already voted.
No Longer You versus Warrior of the Mind.
Warrior of the Mind.
No Longer You for me.
I love No Longer You.
I love an Athena song, and I love Athena's intro, but No Longer You, he sang his ass off for
killing
that
it.
shit. He killed it. He's gonna
I
go a
choose
long
that
way.
one too. No longer you.
What about I see you're powerless, covered in flames?
No, I just like, even though he's saying the same chorus, I like when he's singing it at the end because it just sounds like he's belting it more.
Kevin Bowman says No Longer You broke him.
Broken? Yeah, he was breaking.
Gotcha Man Muse says No Longer You. The hook is beautiful. I don't know, Athena just doesn't do it for me.
I like Athena, but I guess maybe not. Like, I like the Warrior of the Mind because that is her, not her intro, but she's like, let me remind you, Goddess of Wisdom. I like the story. I like how we see how they met.
The whole shit is fire.
Yeah.
I love that song. It's just that it had the misfortune of going against
Not only that,
No Longer
but
You.
They reference, yeah, it did. It is misfortune that it went against No Longer You. But it also, they reference it pretty much. Wow.
Yeah.
Especially in towards the end of God Games.
Yeah, when she's coming back.
Yeah.
Let him go, please. Let him go.
Yeah.
But
For-
My Goodbye. Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, No Longer
No Longer
You
You.
We're
versus
doing
Warrior
No
of the
Longer
Mind.
You, my bad.
No Longer You.
I love my favorite part of Warrior of the Mind is definitely You are Athena, badass in the arena.
I like that. That's the
So we are gonna go.
No Longer You.
But yeah,
No
No
Longer You.
Longer You.
Did you get a chance?
Yeah,
I love that song. I belted out. at the end.
Unanimous.
So next is I'm Not Sorry for Loving You versus Just a Man. I chose I'm Not Sorry for Loving
I'm not
You.
sorry for loving you.
It's such a powerful
sorry
song.
for loving you.
I'm not sorry. That was
That's
like
a
when
very
I,
emotional
but
song.
even before it was like
Wait a minute.
finished, I was.
Wait, I
Well,
know
you
the
can still
thing.
vote. You can still tell. You can still talk
So y'all said Not Sorry for Loving You.
versus Just a Man.
Oh my gosh, that hurts my feelings.
Yeah, it's bad.
Y'all said it so fast, like freaking just
Yeah.
freaking contender.
Well, it hurts her feelings,
Okay,
and
I
like
know.
it's just not one of my favorite songs. Though I do really like it, and Justin might have had his reasons. I can't predict.
So I am sorry. Hold on, Just a Man is what I prefer. Bro, I'm with you. No, okay. So here's the thing. I don't. So I have a weird thing because in this musical, I like the songs that are the more like like, dang,
Dramatic.
this is messed up. But it is dramatic because also I like the part where he's like, hey, Cyclops. And it's like, bro, you were definitely not supposed to do that. When we met, I led with peace. I am the infamous Odysseus. It's like, dang, I also like, I like the drama. But also, Just a Man, I'm telling you, when I said the same thing with the, the when does a this become that and a that become a that was very deep to me, and it remains so. And with, what's the other song? I don't want to do this.
It's not love it. I'm not sorry for
I'm over here looking like.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say nothing. Wait, let's see
I'm
what
not
happened.
I'm not sorry for loving you is the other song. So hold on a second.
dang.
Just a man. We've already talked about it a bunch of times. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry for loving you. First off, like, Calypso's voice is just top tier. She's got such a
And
beautiful.
if you ever seen a little video for it, it is so sad because
It's
she
so
is
cute.
Justin was
crying.
gonna cry.
Yeah.
He was.
I'm angry and tired and restless and sad. I'm stuck in the moments I swore that we had.
She
I
delusional,
wish you
but
would
like
chase
it was
me and
still a
try to
powerful
embrace
song.
me.
For once,
Everybody's felt like this before in their life.
Yeah.
Come on now.
love you.
Everybody's had one of these.
Relatable.
The way that you want me.
And talk about one of the worst things you could say to a person. He should have just shut his fucking mouth up. I can't believe he's talking about I love you, but not in the way that she. Man, go sit down somewhere. Just leave. Don't even tell
I
her
guess
that.
I'm not sorry for loving you wins, but
Oh, yeah.
Just a Man.
Just a Man is a good song, but not against.
I'm not disagreeing to Just a Man. Like when I heard it, I loved this song too.
And they just keep referencing it so much.
The Underworld versus God games.
God
Underworld.
Games.
Underworld.
Underworld
No,
for me.
wait a second. No.
God Games.
Underworld versus God
Hey,
games.
God Games is Chris.
Cause it's like my favorite part is
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite, you're a little high and mighty. You claim to love his mother.
Nah, the Underworld. Let me tell
And
you
then-
why. Let me tell you why. I'm sorry.
No,
You weren't
yeah.
done. You continue.
I was just gonna keep singing.
Okay, so maybe I'm biased, okay? But Yana felt this way too, because she called me and told me. Because I was at work when she was talking to me about this. She was like, hey, I'm a glutton for pain. Because tell me why I cried when I listened to when Odysseus finds out that his mom has died because he went to the underworld. He probably wouldn't have found out until 20 years later, but it probably could have been assumed by that point anyway. So many heroes, so many tales. Give me one good reason. for us to be there. Austin said God Games because of Hera. Hera, yeah, she's so.
Hey, baby. Tony just be like, that's not your baby.
Yeah, hey, never once has he cheated on his life.
I'm like, that's
Okay.
I'm
Never
getting
once
it.
has she cheated on his life. And she sound black. To me, she sound black. Okay? Never once has she cheated on his life.
What kind of coward?
What kind of sick coward? Goes back to coward. While his friends get devoured.
So I'm gonna vote. This is
You
the.
even tried to cut
Are you
it.
guys in the chat are gonna crucify me when you hear me say this? But I actually don't like God Games that much as a song. It's just a little all over the place, and the only part I really like is Aries' part.
Yeah.
Like-
I don't
Because
like-
that's
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
other similar
I don't like-
rap-
He actually sounds more normal rapping than the rest of them do. Like I didn't really like a whole lot of them. I guess Apollo's part was kind of
The
cool.
premise of
But-
the whole thing was just like
Yeah.
God, like Zeus is such an asshole. It's just like you do these things, convince them or me. Like I didn't think it was like okay, I already went behind your back and did that, but like you mad why? Because I won. Like come on now,
I mean,
petty as hell.
I get it, and I like the
Also,
premise, but
reprise
it's
of
just
Thunderbringer. The reprise of Thunderbringer is good in there.
Yeah,
versus
That's
the
it.
Underworld. Underworld is such a powerful song.
Underworld, I'm gonna give it to Underworld ultimately, but
It's okay to have a wrong opinion.
That's cool.
that's yeah.
That's fine. Everyone likes it,
Austin,
and I
Get
know.
'em. Get 'em,
God
chat.
Games?
Get 'em.
I know that I'm in the minority for that too, because everybody loves God Games, and I'm the only person who was like,
No, Underworld. I said Underworld.
I choose.
I said Underworld. No, but
Oh,
he
we choose
said he
Underworld?
didn't like it at all, like as a song. So
Underworld or
Yeah,
God
I just
Games?
God
Aries
Games.
part. That's the only part I like.
It is kind of all over.
there's
the
a
place.
beautiful animatic in it. Like I've been trying to find it for a while now, but it's like it goes through like when she gets struck down by Zeus in that little animation. It's like a little was it reminiscent part of when she first met him, and
younger,
yeah,
and she first sees the baby, because that was there was like a little legendary part. It's like dun, 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 dun. So that's Warrior of the Mind, and then at the end it's like dun, 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 dun. And I was like, that was legendary. And they showed Telemachus as a baby when Odysseus first showed that.
Yeah, and then like she transforms into like a little owl and goes up there and then still trying to defy Zeus and stuff like that. And she's fried to all hell. Talking about let him go, please. But I say all this to say Underworld.
I gotta talk about Underworld.
Do we have 3 votes for Underworld?
Can we talk about Underworld?
Yeah, you can talk about it.
So let me tell you.
My song was losing in the tournament.
And Austin, you know I'm gonna say this because I wasn't gonna say this, but since Austin is picking God games, I'm gonna say this for you, Austin, and for us. So Yana told me, hey, that part when he finds out his mom has passed away, that got me. I cried, and for some reason I'm a glutton for pain because I went back and listened to it 4 times back to back after that. Okay, so for me. Austin and I can relate very much.
From getting struck by the lightning bolt. I think they said that in one of the
Luther says.
I'm with you. God Games is just a plot to me, not really a song. Hera, Zeus, and Ares was nice, and the Warrior of the Mind instrumental is nice, but the Underworld gets me in my feelings. Me too.
Yeah, feelings.
Me
and
too.
That's what we said. If it invokes the most feelings. So God Games is cool. It doesn't invoke as many feelings as the Underworld. Because
I call bullshit.
what feelings you got? There are feelings when Athena's going hard for
Let 'em
Odysseus.
go.
Yes. But
Underworld's got all I hear is
Underworld has
screams.
more. All I hear. So here's the thing. I didn't want to pull that card.
Hey.
Oh, Austin, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm gonna say it. So he says, yeah, it has a little too close. Yeah, it's too close to home for me. A reason why I don't want to go on deployment again. I hope that you don't go on deployment again. I don't know if you know what we're talking about, Tony, but I'm gonna tell you. So here's the thing. It is close to home. All right. So Yana told me, you know, even though the part where we find out his mother has passed away and he was like, I'm gone. The prophet had one song and he sung it. Yes,
Agreed.
we said that earlier.
Yeah.
The prophet
He's
guy
gonna go
had
a long
one
way
song.
just off of that one song. He
Same.
killed it. He killed the
Killed
shit out of it.
Period. All those songs, the Underworld, the prophet, and the monster, I love them all together wonderfully. But about the Underworld, we can definitely so Odysseus is gone. He's on a ship. He is gone, and he's like, dang, I wasn't there for when my mom passed away, and now I didn't actually get to say goodbye. But he's finding out while he's gone that mom has passed away, right? So I told Odysseus goes. He's like, I took too long. I ventured too far. I didn't come back in time to say goodbye. When our father passed away, neither one of us were living at home. And by the time I got home, my father was out. And I was telling Yana this on the phone. By the time that I got home, my father was already unconscious and I never got to say goodbye. And Austin was literally on a ship on the other side of the world. And we took too long, and Austin took a long time to come back home. It took longer because he kind of delayed it a little bit, but it very much hits home for us because we lost a parent while we were away from home. And so it's just like, emotions. I feel emotions for Odysseus, but also, oh snap, my own life.
Dang, I don't want to follow that. That's
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll try. I really like the part in Underworld that okay, so you know how like the Greek army is like the background singers for a lot of songs. Even like when even when like Poseidon was about to murder them, the first they were sure enough feeling enough to background sing for this man. He'd be like, "Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves," and then they'd be in the background like, "Ruthlessness is mercy upon." And I'm sure Odysseus was mad. He's looking at them like, "Don't sing for this motherfucker." But anyway,
Oh wait,
in
my brother told
Underworld,
me that was the Giants because they were in
it
the
was
land
the
of the
Giants.
Giants.
Okay, that makes sense. So in the Underworld, the Greek army killed it in their background singing, especially like he was just sort of like every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream, I no longer dream, only nightmares of those who died.
I think
Nothing's what it seems. I was like, damn, the whole Greek army's killing it right now in
I remember
Underworld.
how,
That's
like,
just
when they
wild.
first-
Let the
When they first got
Cyclops
When
live.
ruthlessness is mercy. Sorry.
No, so when they first got there, he made this whole speech about like don't touch anything, don't do anything, like just like this
Keep
whole.
going, full
And he
speed
like-
ahead.
made one freaking
He
out.
made
Bro, I just found out my mom died.
Yeah,
You see,
I mean that
you
is
didn't expect
sad,
to
and
see
then
that.
like he didn't
And
expect to
he
see
literally
his.
he was in here like,
You see,
his
I
best.
keep thinking of the
Policies is
infant,
one of their strongest
the
singers too.
baby.
Oh yeah, the
Did you
baby
see
was
Policy?
just floating
She
around.
would have lost it.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
like, I
Well,
keep
we should-
thinking of the infant.
I hate to be this guy. We really should press
Move
forward.
on.
Press forward.
What did you like versus Monster?
Wouldn't you
What
like?
did you
to
like
take
versus
the-
Monster? I choose Monster,
Hey Austin,
and that's a
do you
very
think
hard
like-
choice.
It is
could
a hard choice,
review
but
some
I
of
think
the
I'm gonna go
lyrics
with
I
what
wrote?
did you like?
What would you like?
Greeks, his mama, the polities.
Yeah, the Greeks, his mama, Polites, Christ. Hey Austin, do you think you could review some lyrics that I wrote?
I don't know why he put that.
So like,
So what did you like versus Monster?
I choose Monster because it's my favorite song.
Monsters.
But what didn't you like is an amazing
Oh my
song,
gosh.
top 5, top 10,
It's
something like
against
that.
Hermes.
That's
man.
crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
That's my man
You
Hermes.
chose what did you like, so that's 2 for what didn't you like and 1 for Monster. I don't know, my song's about to drop out. What you think, James? It's on you, and then it could be
But
on
you know
you. It
what?
could
We'll
be on
get an
chat.
honorable mention because the best saga is Underworld, Monster, and The Prophet
To
together.
be honest with you, if we have time, I wanted to talk about the sagas too. We might save that for next
sagas.
episode. But I want to do a tier list. You know what a tier list is? Well, we'll
Yeah.
come back to that later. But I want to make a tier list about each. What's the best saga? Going from S tier.
I
to
didn't know we were doing 2
So like maybe
episodes.
D tier.
Because
We-
I don't know
we
when
don't
I
have
have
to-
time for it.
Oh, I know, but eventually. We can
So
do
what
it
did you
tonight.
like? Maybe. Let's see. What did you like or Monster? Oh, I love Monster. Luther says, "What did you like?" What did you like? I think what did you like got it.
Ooh,
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
my song dropped
So
out.
here's the thing.
Dang,
I
it's a
love
sad
Monster,
day.
and it's my favorite saga. Monster. I was literally belting it earlier. I become the monster.
My favorite song.
No. You know what? Never
And
mind.
then we'll make
It's too
it
late.
home.
I was gonna say monster, but that would just make it a tie.
That's okay if we make it a tie, then it goes to the chat. And then
He says,
Luther's
"What
the
did
only
you like?"
person. Luther's the only person who's voted so far in the chat, and
Austin
he says, "What did
Ray
you
Ray.
like?" So it would just go to.
Do you like? What didn't you like or monster?
But you know we're a little bit ahead, so it'll take them a second to vote. We can give them like
Mm-hmm.
a little 30 seconds or
What
whatever.
did you? If anybody else popped in at any given point, what did you like or monster?
But
Would you like to say something?
I while I'm voting for Monster, wouldn't you like is definitely like probably the catchiest song on the whole thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been talking about my favorite parts of the song.
Ooh, Rary says monster.
And I don't know what my favorite part of Wouldn't You Like is, but I think that Hermes is one of the most amazing singers. Doesn't he remind you of like a young Elton John or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
like,
does.
You know, he's got like this like, he's just got swag. He's just got, and then his laugh, he'd be
I
like,
love his set.
my daughter be
He'd be
looking
like-
like I'm insane. When I do
He'd be
that.
like, oh, yeah, I told you, don't thank me, friend. You gonna die.
I like
But
that.
I'm cool when I say it.
And do you like the part where he sings fast? He'd be like, deep in the root of this flower, there lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it in your
Wouldn't you like-
manifesto.
Would I like a monster? Nah, I don't like that. And what?
Yeah, like I like energy drinks.
I'm confused.
And I like how smooth it was after suffering.
Oh yeah, how it came in. Wait, what came after suffering?
And it came before suffering, because he had made that decision, like I'm just gonna be a monster, and then
You
Oh
get
yeah,
into the
monster,
sirens, yeah.
monster. No,
And then
I
the
would say
sirens
monster
and then-
ended dramatically because it goes, I'll become the monster. And then it goes, Penelope.
So you still ain't really vote yet, did you? Did we
Oh.
vote and then go to chat? Like, what's going on?
Kind of. So we got, wouldn't you like, and Oscar voted, would you like as well? Because he doesn't like monsters. Again, I like how smooth it was after. So
I'm just gonna leave wouldn't you like there already put it up there. I
Okay,
think that it's got the
wouldn't you
most
like
votes.
Oh,
I misremembered the song.
oh. So what are you saying?
Well, yeah, like I said before, it might take them a second to get back to us. 'Cause
Okay,
we're,
well-
we're in the future.
All right. Yes, we're in the future, guys. So, wouldn't you like our monster? I'll go. I gotta say, ooh, it's really hard, but I think I'm gonna stay with Wouldn't You Like. Monster is very, 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 very close, but Wouldn't You Like is catchy, and I love Hermes' introduction as a character in general.
Got one of the best choruses in the song.
Yeah, Monster
beat.
kind
Chorus
of
is
gets
amazing.
lost for me. Like Monster meshes with the whole Underworld saga for me. So it's just kind of like it belongs there, but it doesn't stand out so much as like Wouldn't You Like, because this is our first introduction to Hermes and the laugh and the harp, because you hear the harp and
It's a Lear or some shit.
whatever you hear whatever
Yeah,
that
so
part
I
is.
guess he would go with Hermes then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So next round is Done For versus Luck Runs Out. I
What
choose
they
Done
For.
change
For.
to Hermes.
Done for.
I choose Done For. Yeah.
Done
That's
for.
just that's just some. It's balling.
One
It's a
wrong
versus.
move and you're done for.
Easy.
And
That
Luck
was
Runs
one
Out.
of the
Luck
that
Runs
was
Out
one
has
of the
a
few
goal.
songs that I came across when I was discovering Epic.
I would love to duet that with you.
Luck Runs Out. I didn't like it as much at first.
I don't
It
like
grew on me.
It
but
did
I
It's not that I
Me
don't
too.
like it. It's very unrememberable for me.
Man. But to Mutiny, which is kind of like a reprise, I like Mutiny.
So Open Arms versus The Challenge. I choose The Challenge.
Oh
And
my
Open Arms is
God.
tough because
Open
it's
Arms
Polities.
was a really
You know,
good-
Polities can sing his ass off, bro.
Polities.
And
This love is amazing when you
But yeah,
give it open arms.
the challenge still
Man,
for
I
me.
might have to go. I might change my mind. I might have to go Open Arms, dude. That shit
Yo,
go.
I love when y'all went on y'all's cruise and you took a picture on the
Yeah.
cruise and you put "This life is amazing" when you greeted with open arms. I
That
was
shit got stuck in my head for like 3 weeks. I might have to give it to Open Arms. Polities can sing his ass off. He's one of those characters. He was in other songs. He only got one song to sing himself, and he sung. Like Luther said, he sung that song. Policies is crazy.
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Ooh, who's laughing that
This is
loud?
the time y'all pick Cersei. Open Done For.
Because he loves
Instead of Luck
Cersei.
Runs Out.
Oh, y'all making fun of my laugh? Wait, what happened?
He was saying this is the time y'all pick Cersei. He's talking about when we picked Done
Because
For over Luck
that
Runs Out.
other song.
I think he likes Luck Runs Out better. I'm thinking is why he posted that.
No. Because earlier we
crying
didn't
emoji.
pick Cersei. Earlier we didn't pick Cersei.
Yeah,
for
it was-
He also says The Challenge. Open Arms feels better as a reprise than the song itself.
Ooh, I disagree. I like the song
Yeah.
itself. But I like the reprise too because it sounds sad when he sings it in the underworld. Whatever.
Yeah.
It just sounds sad.
Open Arms is
Yeah.
And-
Anytime
Yeah,
he
and
sings
Love in
it,
Paradise.
like after.
Love in
It's-
Paradise.
it's just
is
good.
too-
It's a haunting
It's just
because
the
it's just like this
lyrics.
is the kind of stuff that would happen.
And the
if you just
challenge is,
listen.
and this is a tough one for me because the challenge is way up there for me because I love the lyrics in the challenge and stuff, but I think I just like Open Arms more as a song.
Yeah, more as a song.
It's
Same.
more it's catchier.
The challenge is very specific. I've been
It's
waiting to hear Penelope's voice for this whole 35 other songs, and finally in the 36th song, we finally hear Penelope's voice. And so I was like, everybody shut and stop everything.
We're still
It's
listening.
Penelope.
We're still listening to the challenge. We be singing that shit all the time.
I
Like, it's a
do
dope
too.
ass song, but it's just Open Arms. It just is what it is.
Yeah, Open Arms is what it is. I love
Justin,
it.
what'd you vote? I'm sorry.
What happened?
What'd you vote
Open
for? Open
Arms?
Arms versus the challenge.
The challenge.
The challenge, yeah. That's 2 versus 2. Ooh, chat. What do you think? The
You're already
Challenge
gonna
versus
say open arms.
We have 1 vote for the challenge from Luther.
Yeah, Luther likes
Open
the
Arms feels
challenge.
better as a reprise, so it's about to be Open Arms if we don't get any more votes. I mean, it's
No,
about to
the
be the
challenge.
challenge if we don't get any more votes. I
Ray
almost
Ray
feel bad for voting
Austin.
against it.
Ray Ray Austin, and whoever else. Chat. And even if you're watching this later on and we're no longer live, please still tell us.
Leave in the
Please still
comments.
comment.
All your picks and favorite songs.
Yeah, tell us your favorite songs, and if we're off track or if we're wild, we're wilding.
We are wild.
Mm.
3 people that are here with us already know we're wild, and we were just sort of like, oh, these picks. Some of them, they've been with us for a lot of them, but we have some hot takes. That's all.
Hot takes. I think it's very, very, very hard. I will say that it's very hard. Open arms is a challenge for me.
Kevin says I would go with the challenge.
So yeah.
So I think the challenge, yeah.
Okay,
Dang.
that's what's up.
I mean, it's a great song. Like,
I like the challenge. I'm not
I
even
hate
mad.
that-
I'm not mad.
Part of me hates that it did win out. On if it was like up against something else, it probably wouldn't have hurt as
I mean,
much.
I'm not very mad because it's Penelope. We finally got Penelope. And
I'd rather die than grow old without the best of you. It's hard
that's
to
my
beat
favorite.
that.
That's my
It's
favorite
so-
lyric of the whole song.
It's
Is
so hard to
that
beat that shit. Let the arrow fly.
I love. We're on the
Because I'd rather lie than
I
than
love
to think
Cardi
that they
got the
won.
best. Oh yeah. I'd rather
They
lie.
think that the monsters are gonna eat them, but really they're like, oh, here you go. See, this
Oh,
life is amazing.
I feel like they were kind of threatening them, and they were just sort of like, yeah, we're gonna come and burn the place. They'd be like, oh, here you go.
See,
He says,
This
we don't
life
want
is-
that.
my friend.
And one of those guys, you know, when he was threatening them, one of those things laughed.
Laughed. He was just like,
Like,
you heard that too?
brought it up, so you put it up.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that girl.
She's
That's,
from Ruby. She's like the
I know
villain.
Cinder.
who she is.
That's
I'm
my
just saying,
favorite.
look how she bent over with her butt.
Oh,
Yeah, she's always been very
She's one of my
Anyway,
favorite characters. from the movie.
vivacious.
600 strike versus survive.
Survive.
600
Survive.
strikes.
I choose survive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
600 strike is great, but
Now-
I just kind of like the ending.
The ending.
The most.
Because the first half, I just 600. I've heard you say 600 in this whole freaking musical. 600, and then you say it 20 more times.
There was a-
I do
there
like
was
the
a-
song.
There's a moment though. He broke down the
It's the
guy.
dance for me.
600 strike makes me drive fast, but survive is crazy.
600 strikes, says Ray Ray. And Ray Ray also picked the challenge. Yeah. I love. How does it. Wait.
How did it feel?
Is that
to be
still in the same
helpless?
song?
That's in
How did it
600.
feel to no pain?
Yeah, that's 600 strike.
I would almost pick it for that. For the it's not even the half, it's like the final third of the song. Like the first 2/3 is like but the final third of this Jane is wrapped in that jaguar.
So
Focus.
yeah, this is she has pictures about
Shit.
they're like they take the Disney princesses and make them build, and she's got a whole set of pictures that are like that. But I will tell you this: I like 600 Strike as a song. I do. I like the ending part and everything. However, Survive is in like my top 4.
He
That-
said which one is survive? Sing it a little
we
bit.
must move quickly. No, that song. That's
Oh,
the
no.
other one. My comrades, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach. And if we're defeated, we're good as dead. Straight ahead, that is what we're fighting.
How
Go
great
back
is
up.
your will to survive?
600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And
AKA,
when we
I'm not,
Epic the
I'm not gonna
anime.
lie, like I like the
Austin
Cyclops
said-
part where
Agreed.
he's just like, 600 lives I'll break. You know,
Oh yeah, when the
That's
Cyclops
outside.
sings,
Yeah.
and he's smashing
is when
people,
Polly
and the beat
dies.
goes to him smashing. Like the him smashing people is the beat. That shit's fire.
Me and Tony
What
just
are
like,
the orders?
if you don't open your mouth, you won't get hit.
yeah.
What are our
Because if you
orders?
scream Captain, he's gonna smash you.
Captain.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
Then you hurt me enough.
Yeah.
Survive wins according to Luther. Austin says 600 strikes. So he said, I think he watched something that also compares the inspiration for these songs, some of the songs to anime, and he said that one 600 strike was compared to anime.
He said that he was the guy said he was going for a more anime thing with that season,
Yeah,
not season saga.
saga.
So Ray Ray says 600 strike. Austin says 600 strike. Luther says survive. I like.
I think we picked Survive, didn't we? Me and Yana.
Yeah, we picked Survive
Who'd you
already.
pick? Oh,
You
you
picked
picked
600
Strike.
600 strikes.
I said survive because
Huh.
Polly dies.
Mm.
Polly.
Polities.
Policies.
Poly.
We can call him Polly.
Polities.
No,
That place
because
we
it's
do.
kind of short for Polyphemus, and I was like, oh wait, no. They called him
Oh, yeah.
Poe. That's what Eurylochus called him.
Oh.
I gotta hand it to you, Poe. This is.
I thought he said I had got to hand it to you both.
I thought he said.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe he.
I thought he said both too.
He has this like funny part where it's like a bunch of misheard lyrics and it's kind of funny.
This is about to be an easy one. I think there's gonna be no contest. Storm versus I Can't Help But Wonder.
I
can't help but wonder.
What your world has been.
Yeah.
My son will finally hold.
Yeah. And the strength you hold within.
I long to see you.
So as a father, there's this part where he says, I used to say I'd make the rain clouds cry for you. Said I'd capture
Earth and sky.
Storm is a
Wind and
filler.
sky
for you.
I agree, Luther. Storm.
Held you in my hands, prepared to die for you.
Yep. Held you with my.
I've been thinking about Ivy so much when I hear that song.
Just like Theodosia from Hamilton. This is the equivalent of my son. When he's like,
Here these doors are what I say to you. You have my eyes, you have your mother's.
no. Philip, you outshine the morning sun. My son. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside. I don't really remember that. I can't help but wonder. I don't really remember. I can't help but wonder.
I can't help but
This is when Odysseus and his son, his grown son, finally reunite, and they're like, I can help but wonder, Father, how I've longed to see you. And then Athena also says, I can't help but wonder, and she's like, I can't help but wonder if we were still cool and I was still teaching you how to be a warrior. And then Odysseus was like, you don't have to keep wondering because I'm home. I'm too old for that now. You can do that with my son though. Cool. I got one girl to see.
I think she.
We had different
I
perspectives.
feel like she lost a little bit of her warlike nature when it came to that, because it wasn't so much about training him to be a warrior. She was saying like, I can't help but wonder what this world would be if people treated each other a little bit more kindly.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then he said, I can't help but feel like
And that
I
shit
led
don't
you
exist.
astray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he said, if I led you astray, but we don't have to live in that way if I could continue to lead you. That's kind of what I got from it.
Yeah, Athena kind of changed a little bit. She wasn't on that same, because before she was a warrior. She's talking about warrior of the mind, killed the Cyclops. Like, she was just sort of like, maybe that was a bit much.
But then when he screamed to her and he
Yeah,
said,
trauma.
you're alone, she said, literally, when she was first being introduced to Telemachus, she was like, maybe I could sleep at night. She's saying like she's been having sleepless nights because she's worried about the state that Odysseus is in. Because he was like, oh, I thought we were friends, but no, you're alone. And her eyes widened at that part. So I feel like it opened her eyes to being like, you know what? There's more to life than being a warrior because I am alone. Dang, I can't sleep at night.
I think we
Dang.
might have should have another episode
over
where we
here
talk
like-
about each individual song. I think we might end up doing that, but we have to start moving along
Keep going,
a little
keep
bit
going.
because we have been streaming for like almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I would not
Okay.
like to break 3 hours. So,
Gotcha.
like
I'm
you said
crashing,
before, yes, we're gonna try to hurry it
We'll be
along.
fine, or would you fall in love? Would
The
you
ho-
fall in love?
The horse and the
We'll
infant
be
versus
fine. Oh, my
wait.
bad.
Yeah, she's
I
too
skipped.
fast. The horse and the infant versus Thunderbringer.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbringer.
Dun, dun.
Has to-
Dun, dun.
We'll Be Fine versus Would You Fall in Love with Me Again?
Would you fall in love
Yeah,
with me
Would you
again?
fall in
Would you
love
fall
with
in
me?
love? Hold
Easy.
on, Thunderbringer. We can't upset two Zeuses. I got you. That's what Luther said.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Different
She needs to
beast,
be put to
ruthlessness.
bed. It's late.
Ruthlessness.
Different beast versus ruthlessness.
He is
Oh,
a
that's
different
so
beast
tough.
now. Na, na, na,
What
one,
was-
two,
what was it
beast
again?
now. I get that
Different
for
beast
the
versus
for-
ruthlessness.
Oh, they
That's
gotta
That's
be
so
ruthless.
tough. Oh,
Ruthlessness.
two
for
of
me.
my favorite songs.
Period.
This hurts me. I love both of these songs. He said, "Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine." And I love that motif.
man.
You know, whenever you're about to get that violent, vengeful, and angry Odysseus, they always do that. Na-na-na-na-na. And that song did a lot of that, you know.
Ruthlessness, let's go, Luther. Ruthlessness.
It's such a good song. I don't even got to tell y'all that Ruthlessness is probably the best song in the entire thing. Don't get me wrong. It's probably like top 1, top 2 for me.
Yeah, it sucks that Different Beasts had to go.
But
like
Different
that,
Beast is just so fire, though, bro. Like, it hurts me. Like,
The one-
and I'm about to vote for Ruthlessness.
Oh, at first, my brother said Different Beast was the
Ruthlessness.
one he was thinking of, but nah, Ruthlessness is better.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sad.
It's
I'm
tough.
sad for Different Beasts too. But Ruthless, you can't put it against Ruthlessness.
Ruthlessness is literally probably one of the best songs in the whole thing.
Best.
Probably
Best.
it's gonna make it all the way to the end, damn near. It's gonna be top 3, I promise
Yep.
you. But Different Beast is like, it's such a good song though. Like,
Yeah.
we've been away from home for about 12 years or so.
I like Suffering better than Different Beasts.
I disagree. I like Different Beasts more.
I
than
like them
Suffering.
together.
I like them together,
Because
yeah.
I
Because
thought they were the same song for a while, and then I realized that
we
they
won't take more, because they do Suffering a lot in Different Beasts. We won't take more
Yeah,
suffering
we
from you.
won't take more suffering.
But I totally prefer Different Beasts to Suffering.
I like them together as one song.
Maybe I'm just I don't know. Maybe I'm just violent.
Yeah. No, I like it because he's like, this is his first time showing, throw their bodies out in the water, let them drown.
Give us like a 5-minute break, y'all. Yana's putting the baby to sleep. And,
What do you say? Damn, that setup. What is Austin talking about? Oh yeah, the 2 songs together.
Yeah.
It sucks. Pick one, Ace.
It's hard.
Pick one.
It's hard to
It's
pick.
ruthlessness.
I'm gonna choose Ruthlessness, yes, but it was very hard
Different
because
Beast
I love
was
both
the
of
one.
these.
I mean, the song is so
confused
true.
for
It's so
Monster.
deep at the same time.
Oh,
I see.
earlier, yeah. Look at Baby Ivy in the thing. Did I give y'all that? I forget.
Not that pink one, no. I bought that because like I was tired of trying to swaddle her.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it. Different Beast was the one yeah. We won't take more sun.
And then remember at the end of the song where he tells them to cut their tails off and throw them off the boat, and then
That's
they just
what
start
they
going,
say.
oh, whoa, and he's like, kill them all, kill them all. I love that part.
Yeah, I kind of like it. She is
He's
stalking my
screaming,
feet.
kill them all.
Look at you stalking my feet. Okay. Oh,
I'll make it up to Ivysaur tomorrow.
So,
I'll take it
Different
from the park or
Beast?
something if it doesn't rain all day.
Different Beast or Ruthlessness?
Huh?
Different Beast or Ruthlessness.
Oh, Different Beast.
I love it.
What? I actually voted for Ruthlessness, but I was just telling him how much I love Different Beasts.
We love Ruthlessness. And so also, Austin was like, "Dang, why'd they set those 2 up?"
Yeah, that's a
but
bad
yeah.
matchup.
But I
That's
pick
tough.
Ruthlessness. It's easy for me. Sorry.
I wouldn't say it was easy,
Wait, what'd you
but
pick?
yeah. It's
I
just that
mean-
Poseidon's a G. That was one of these songs that got me
I'm
into the thing.
assuming I'm the
Literally.
only one that picked Different Beast.
No,
Yeah, you
picked,
are.
What did you pick?
Ruthlessness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ruthlessness was the second song I ever heard, and I listened to it over and over again, like
Yes.
a bunch of times.
I love it so much. Of course. What is he saying? Of course, sirens were based off of.
The songbirds rather than fish, and that's why they could drown in the first place.
Yeah. Ray was telling me the difference between the stories and stuff.
Interesting.
Hey, even though they can see the screen,
Well, hey, dolphins
they
can
still
drown
see
shit.
us?
No.
That's okay. They don't
Maybe. I think I think they can. I think they can see
you guys
us.
see us and our screen when we share the screen?
I think they can
Are
see
we in a
us.
small box?
We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin says Poseidon was really on that demon timing.
Yeah, he was
kidding.
on. He was on that shit.
We
like-
cannot. Oh, they can't see us. We're sorry.
Oh goodness.
Dang, I'm sitting here pointing into the camera and they don't
Hold
even
on.
know. I'd be like, hey, y'all, it's okay. They don't have to see us. Are you guys okay with not
I wonder
seeing us?
why. Because it's supposed to be on top. I
Yeah,
see it
we're
on top of the
supposed to be
screen.
On top of the screen. Shut up.
We see you, not the bracket. Oh, they said we can't. They
We
can't see the
are-
bracket. Let me see if I can reposition us to make that easier. We might be on top of the chat, but that's okay though.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Okay.
How about that?
Ivy, it's okay.
Yeah, Ivysaur.
Ivysaur. Who's that on song now?
Oh, that's Regina.
Okay. Oh, look, y'all are younger. Y'all like 2000s.
This was like a year ago.
Okay, do you guys understand we are actually on the third round finally?
Yeah.
So it's gonna get tougher from here.
Oh, absolutely.
So I hope that you're ready. It's Get in the Water versus Love in Paradise.
We cannot. We see you, not the
I already read all that.
Get in the Water versus Love in Paradise?
Yes, Get in the
Are
Water
those
versus
songs
Love in
next to each other?
Paradise.
No, they're not. Ooh.
I
Love in Paradise.
choose Get in the Water.
It's hard. Oh.
What about you two? What do you
Yeah,
choose?
no, Get in the Water.
You choose Get in the Water over Love in Paradise?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I like in the
You
water.
chose Get in the Water
Get in
too?
the
But
water.
so like I think I get more emotion with Love in Paradise. Get in the Water is great, but Love in Paradise gives me more because like because you were singing earlier like
Kevin
you like,
Bowman says that's tough, but I prefer Love in Paradise.
It is tough. It's very tough because we like Get in the Water. It's a great song, but I'm thinking about how like we got Athena. We envision Athena going through a reprise of everything, and then ding, 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 ding. And I do like
that.
the introduction to a new character.
Actually, I'm going to change my vote, and this is why. I think Get in the Water is great villain shit, but it's a short song, and there's not that many parts to it.
It's short.
Love in Paradise has a lot more parts. The only reason, but here's the thing, here's what makes them even. Love in Paradise has that whole recap part in the beginning, which I don't think is that necessary. So it's almost like I feel like I got to skip ahead in that part in that song to the part where I like, where it start with the
Calypso. Yep.
is where I usually start the song off at.
This is-
So I feel like they even each other out. Get in the Water is not that long, doesn't have that many parts in it. Love in Paradise has more parts. Maybe you have to skip a little bit more. I think I'm gonna actually change my vote to Love in Paradise.
Yeah.
I think I like Love in Paradise more than Get in the Water.
Luther says that Love in Paradise introduced him to Epic,
Hey,
but Get
that's a
in
good way to
the
get in.
Water was definitely a favorite. And then he goes on to say
Get
Get
in
in
the
the
Water.
Water.
That's tough, but I prefer Love in Paradise. Oh, so how do we vote again? I chose Love in Paradise. You two say Get in the Water. What'd you say?
I think I'm going with Love in Paradise because of when we're just talking about Calypso's part of the song, and then Odysseus, of course, it invokes more emotion in me, even though like Get in the Water is like actually one of my first songs that I heard in the women singing it, and relating it to Avatar. That was fun, and so it's cool, but Love in Paradise more because this man is literally dancing with death and committed suicide, and just like and you hear the way. So I don't like the reprise at the beginning, but the reprise at the end when they're in his ear and he's screaming. I was like, my feelings.
Yeah,
And-
suicide's a tough topic for me because like I've had friends and family members commit suicide. It's not easy to do.
Yeah. So I'll go with Love in Paradise. Dang, are we tied?
We're
Because even
tied.
in the chat,
Yeah, we're tied in the chat
Even
and
in
in
the chat.
person. And so
Really?
Austin,
What are we gonna do?
what
We
is
need
your
one more vote.
answer? Because Austin and Ray Ray should be together. at
Otherwise,
this
we're
point.
gonna have to do like sudden death somehow, and I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Austin, Love in Paradise or Get in the Water.
He left for a second.
Get in
We're
the
down to one.
water.
We're down
Get in
viewers. He left for.
Yeah,
we
but
can do that.
Austin and Ray Ray are together, I think. So
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Ray Ray could say what Austin votes for.
But they have different profiles though.
They do, but they
On the
should
same
both be at
computer.
the same place.
Well, I'll tell you what. While that's happening, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and we gotta figure out some way to break a tie.
I guess
Austin
so.
says water.
Oh
Wow.
dang it! One. Get in the water.
Wow. But the other
Dang, I
one,
still have to pee.
the other one has water in it.
Dang.
It's an island surrounded
Dang,
by
Love in
water.
Paradise. I fought for you, Love in
I
Paradise.
fought for Love in Paradise too.
I was literally about
That's
to change
okay.
it,
Get
but
in
Get in the
the
water is
water.
amazing.
I like Love in Paradise more.
All right, so we'll do the next.
maybe
one
it's
when I come
because
back.
it's short and sweet
So
that
the-
I like
I'm
it.
gonna go
short.
pee. You guys talk while I pee, and I'll come back and vote. But it's Odysseus versus
Mike.
Remember Them.
Yeah, this is what's Ooh.
Oh my
versus
God.
Newbie. Because
Right.
like Remember Them is very early, and Odysseus is the last song.
It's just
right?
as chaotic. They're both like.
You are both chaotic songs.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh,
I gotta go with
Odysseus.
Odysseus for me.
Odysseus would want you to remember them. Thanks. Remember them. Don't forget. Remember them. So, like, I love the end of Remember Them. Hey, Cyclops! I am the infamous Odysseus! I love that. I always get very hyped for that. For Odysseus, as I mentioned before, earlier, the adrenaline is going because this is the big fight scene before he finally gets to see his son and his wife. So the adrenaline is pumping because I'm so ready. I'm just ready. Please, can we see him get to the son and the wife? Okay, they fighting. Okay, stuff is going on. Cool. I think I like the song Remember Them more than the song Odysseus, but I like the feelings for Odysseus, if that makes sense.
What?
Okay, so what do you say? What do you say? Like what? What is it? The vote.
Remember Them, I think it's Remember.
Okay, remember.
What about you?
I'm sticking with Odysseus.
Odysseus.
Ray Ray
Like,
says Odysseus, and Luther, what is your answer? Because you slick said both. So Odysseus or Remember Them.
I choose Remember Them.
Oh yay, me too. It's another tie. They both said Odysseus.
So what do you in the chat? They all say Odysseus. We got 2 for Odysseus. Odysseus would want you to remember them. Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's not
he
an
did.
answer.
So
Okay,
he
yeah, he
says
did.
Remember Them.
Okay, so that's another tie.
I am the infamous
We need Austin to be the tiebreaker
Austin.
once again.
Austin, why you take so long to answer? I know you deliberated. It's okay. I'm deliberating too.
He'd be multitasking, yo. He's
Yeah.
probably playing the
What are
game
you
at the
doing,
same time.
Austin?
She about to go home and yell it. I'm like, what were
But-
you doing?
Yeah, so I said my reasonings pretty much. Even though, so
It's
my
always that.
adrenaline.
Oh, King, our leader is dead. Let's our open arms instead. No.
I have I have a lot of emotions that are building up in Odysseus, but as far as like the song versus Remember Them, I get the most hype to sing Remember Them for the end of the song. Hey,
He
Cyclops.
says, "Man, why y'all using me as the tiebreaker? I can't keep carrying y'all like this."
I feel you.
He
Austin.
chooses Odysseus.
I'm so sorry.
He chose Odie.
Odie was singing Remember Them too. Okay, cool.
I know what he means. I know what he means. He said Odie.
Dang, it was a very
Odie moves
powerful
along.
action song, but so is Remember Them. They're fighting in both of those songs.
This Odysseus song keeps moving along no matter how much I vote against it. It's like Donald Trump.
Right? Wow. I wasn't going to make that comparison, but wow.
I'm sorry.
That's it. Oh, God.
But with more hair. But anyway. Oh, this is
My
a tough
Goodbye?
one. My Goodbye versus No Longer You.
Ooh.
So tough. What do you? I can't pick, man. This
Oh.
is hard. Bro.
It's so hard.
My Goodbye versus No Longer You.
No Longer You.
I choose My Goodbye.
What?
One of my favorite songs.
My goodbye.
Jeez, you guys.
Dang.
You said
No Longer
pretty.
You is amazing. Like I said before, you got to give homie props. Like he sung that
No,
song.
I love it.
My Goodbye, just-
Wait, I sang No Longer You. I said that, right?
Yeah.
But y'all said My Goodbye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm fighting.
That prophet had that
for
one
your
song,
virgin
No Longer You. They voted. The chat votes for No Longer You.
Me too, chat.
Yeah, well, it's not up to
Jeez.
you no more.
The prophet.
For now.
So technically,
now.
the prophet had one song, No Longer You. Yep. Yep.
That shit was crazy.
Wait, only Luther voted for that. He just. Oh wait, no, Barry did too. Okay.
Yeah. Man, it was a great song.
No longer.
I really wish that, to be honest with you, if it had not come up against My Goodbye, I probably would have went all the way for me because I would have voted for it against anything except for that song.
Dang.
It's gonna start getting tougher. All right.
Alright.
I'm not sorry for loving you versus Underworld. I choose I'm not sorry for loving you. It's just
I'm
such a
not
beautiful
sorry for
song.
loving
I
you.
think not sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
love-
sorry.
I'm in love with
Underworld.
Calypso. She could have me. I wish I landed on the island.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on, Mary. I wish we landed on the island. We could have shared her.
Yeah, she would take anybody because she's, you know.
Yeah.
No, she might have tried to kill you. I don't know.
Nah, she loves whoever.
No, because
The sky and sun. She's not binary. Shoot.
well,
That's true.
Oh my
You want
god.
to be the sky or the sun? Which one you pick? She's like, I do need two people. Like, one person is cool, but I'm gonna get.
I had no.
He keeps talking about 40K. Like, I need someone else to talk to.
And X-Men.
And Street Fighter versus.
X-Men versus Street Fighter. Yep. You're smart. Yeah, Sean, that was a good time, and you're crazy. I'm not sorry for loving you.
I'm not sorry. That's what made me feel empathy toward her, and I was like, oh, sad.
Everyone's
Well,
already
yeah,
voted.
like she told her story. Like I was cast away.
And I've been here for 100 years by myself.
The chat voted for so Kevin said Underworld, and Luther said Underworld as well.
Wait, was Underworld against Not Sorry? Oh yeah, it was.
And you know,
Okay.
Underworld's one of my favorites. You know, it was tough.
Me too. Underworld is. I told y'all.
What didn't you like versus Done For? I choose what didn't you
Those
like.
they're so funny because they're like side by side, but not in
Yeah.
that order.
It's true. It's true because
They
what
are.
didn't you like comes right before Done For, ain't it?
Yeah, I think I would say wouldn't you like?
Me
What'd
too.
you
I think
like?
wouldn't you like? It's just I like Done For a lot, but I just the reason I like it so much is because I keep imagining me and
Hold on,
Guy
hold on.
doing a duet for it.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, that's true. But regardless,
But regardless,
He closed
You and I are
Hermes
now
in the
evenly
curtain,
matched.
just like
wouldn't
someone
you
call
like?
me.
Luther says, "What did you like?"
yeah, wouldn't you like?
And Ray Ray says, "Done for."
I must say,
What a brilliant speech you gave.
who goes there?
I like.
I like that
Hermes'
part where it's just like,
introduction. This is hard.
don't thank me, friend. You're very well
This
may
was your
die.
idea.
I do
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Goodbye.
And they get a,
He
and we
like-
get a reprise of that later on.
I'm not
I
the
think
one
I like
who
what
fell
you
for you.
like more. Did you say what you said?
That was a sweet,
What'd
bro.
you like?
Yeah, that was
What
a
did
sweet.
you like? Yeah. But I love
Kevin
Done For.
Bowman's the only person who voted for Done For now.
I almost voted for Done For. I gotta say.
The challenge versus Survive.
The
I choose
challenge.
the challenge. Yeah, I love Survive.
The
I really
challenge.
do. But that's a. I love the challenge. Like I said, those lyrics. I'm always every time the challenge goes up
Hey.
against somebody, I'm gonna talk about "Let the Arrow Fly." Once you know that shit, once you know that your
What
aim
did
is
you
true.
like? Went away. I think from that.
Oh, I skipped something. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't. It didn't go up, did it? That was my fault. Human error.
I saw it
Update.
there, but I saw the words disappear.
Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
there.
I don't know why I did that.
The challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, the challenge.
The
The challenge. I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud. They don't know. Every night I endure all the work I've done.
Okay, so what is it?
I can't help but wonder versus Thunderbringer.
Oh.
Thunderbringer.
Thunderburger.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Thunderbringer.
Oh.
I like no, but hear me out, cause
I
like
can't
he's just like
choose,
choose you or your crew.
Please don't make me do. And that's a reprise from Just a Man.
Yeah.
No, from The Horse and the Infant, actually.
I mean,
Don't make me do
No,
this.
it was just.
but I can't help but wonder.
And then he bring not only that to add insult to injury.
Luther says
like he brings
Thunderbringer.
in
Kevin
Penelope.
Bowman says Zeus.
Zeus in all caps. Zeus.
Zeus.
He spelled it right. Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he did. No, I just pronounced it
You
that
know,
way.
I
because
gotta
of that.
say the.
No offense,
Hey.
Odie's son can't carry.
Wait, what?
Can't carry. Look, he's talking about Telemachus.
Oh, man.
He, I can't help but wonder what my life would be. I don't know.
I think, yeah, but
My son.
yeah. I mean, I like his part too. How come Survive? How come this didn't update? What's going on with this thing? Oh yeah, it did. Okay.
My son. Yeah, you picked the challenge.
Father, how I've longed to see you.
That song makes me want to cry. But what are we doing against it?
He's at time as a damsel
In
in
distress.
distress.
I
Pride.
love it.
Hiding away where only I can undress her. Try all she can.
Such a
not to
womanizer.
confess.
That one.
In the end,
it's all the same once I apply all the pressure.
And then it's like, and then it cuts back to his crew. He's just like, yo, so like,
Are we about to die? Because Zeus is
and then like, what makes it so
Captain?
powerful for me, like, you know, the animated. So I'm always gonna go back to that. It's like, you know, once they realize his decision, they like try to attack him and stuff. He's just like, he's just basically accepting
I
his
love
fate.
that.
Like, whoever kills me first,
your
I don't
son
care
is
at this
returned.
point. You know.
I bring the, what's that say?
I bring the destruct. Is another God of War reference, but this time I suppose somebody got zapped.
I bring the destruct.
So word up.
So we picked Thunderbringer. I love Thunderbringer.
This is gonna be a tough one. Would you fall in love with me again versus ruthlessness? I choose ruthlessness
Ruthlessness.
because that's that whole part about the bed or whatever. That's the only
I'm
part
gonna see
I
what
take.
chat says.
If it weren't for that part with the bed, I'd have gave it to Would You Fall in Love with Me for again. But that's
You don't like the bed part?
it's not that I don't like the part. It's just that it's like throws off the pacing, and ruthlessness is just perfect.
In all caps.
That's why I picked it.
No,
Luther
and I
says
like the part where it's
ruthlessness.
just like the people are drowning and stuff. He like drowns out the people. Are just like Captain.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go
like
with
the drowning
ruthlessness.
part. I hate that because just like I like Just a Man. In Ruthlessness, I like when everybody's getting killed and everybody's drowning.
Yeah.
And that's
Which is
so
terrible.
wrong.
What's my favorite part of
Captain.
Ruthlessness? Ruthlessness has a lot of good parts. Oh,
Lie
You
between-
are the worst kind of good, cause
'Cause
you're not even great.
That's Yanni's part.
So my favorite part is actually I thought that her favorite part was gonna be when he was being sarcastic. It's like
But
you
no.
you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son.
Die! Austin said,
But no.
die!
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I
You might
am
have
your
to, like, tone it down just a
darkest
little bit.
moment.
And that is a reprise from what he said to the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Any last
All you
words?
gotta do is I'm gonna need me.
What does he say?
Neil's animatic burned ruthlessness into my soul.
I gotta watch it. N-I-E-L?
Neal.
Okay.
Is that the one with the water horse?
Is it the one with the water
One
horse?
actually has a water horse.
Oh.
I saw more than one that had a water horse.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we chose ruthlessness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ruthlessness.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Would you
Dang.
fall? Would you
'Cause
fall in
I
love with
love-
You Are a Beautiful Song. Don't get us wrong. But
I
you came up
guess.
against a tough opponent this day.
Only my husband
This is
knew
crazy.
that. So makes you. Yeah.
Can you guys believe that we are actually on to the 4th round of the tournament? It's getting
Jesus.
close now. This is the
How many songs we got
Semifinals.
left?
Semifinals.
we got 2,
A
4,
lot of
6,
them.
8.
I don't think I can survive.
No, these are the quarterfinals, and then the semifinals are next. So, Get in the Water versus Odysseus. I choose Get in the Water.
Get in the
Get in the
water.
water.
Dang, that's tough. What about you? You got challenges anyway. Get in the
Sorry.
Water versus Odysseus.
It is tough. It is tough.
Odysseus.
Okay. I finally voted. Dang, I finally voted Odysseus out of there. Get in the Water is a tough opponent.
It
It's
is.
Poseidon is carrying, bro.
Yeah.
Poseidon's carrying. He's got 2 songs in
We
this
love-
motherfucker.
first
Both
of
his
all,
songs still going.
When both of his songs come on, you're literally like, oh, what the fuck? Because, like,
Everyone's about to
the
die.
first one comes on. He's like, oh, Odysseus, do you know
Oh,
who I am?
Do you know who
You're just
I
like finna crap your pants in both of the songs. It's just like, oh my gosh. Oh,
It
no.
seemed like he's the only one that knew who he was, but the crew's just
then
like,
at the end, he was like-
They're always. I'm assuming the crew is always thinking that they're about to die.
yeah.
Both of the intros to the songs are very dramatic.
Everyone's saying get in the water. Not sorry for making my goodbye lose. Not sorry for making my goodbye lose.
That's the next one. My goodbye or not sorry.
So
for
my goodbye versus not sorry for loving you. My goodbye versus not sorry for loving you.
Thank you,
My
Luther.
smile like instantly faded. It's just
My
like,
goodbye versus I'm not sorry for loving you.
I'm not sorry for
He said
loving
he's
you.
not
Sorry
for
for
my
loving
my
you.
goodbye loses. That's what he said. He
Live
said he's not
without it.
sorry for making my goodbye lose.
I can't.
Not sorry has to go.
What do y'all think, man?
Not sorry.
Not sorry for loving you.
Not sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So y'all, it doesn't matter what
That's
I
what
vote
Luther
for.
picked.
Yeah, my goodbye.
Austin said, "Oh, Very said my goodbye."
Dang, well, another one of my dogs is out of the race.
I'm sorry. No, I
That's
love
okay.
them too.
I couldn't pick. I'm literally not even picking. Y'all threw pick. I'm glad you guys are unanimous because I wouldn't have been able to pick between
I'm
these
not
two.
sorry.
I love both of these to death. Sorry, my goodbye. This is my goodbye to my goodbye.
Goodbye. To
Goodbye.
Yes.
Wouldn't you like versus the challenge? I vote for wouldn't you like.
Wouldn't you like?
Wouldn't you like? Yeah.
It's so catchy.
It's so
It
catchy.
beat the challenge. It went over
It's
the
not over the
challenge.
It's so catchy, bro.
For real? Wait, all three of you? All three of you said
Yeah.
what did you like?
Yeah.
Dang. That beat you the challenge. Oh my god. Hold on, what does chat say? Wouldn't you like? Oh snap.
Yeah, wouldn't you like?
Oh my god.
The beat is too catchy.
Okay, here we go.
Wouldn't you like? No,
This
I
is
love
gonna
it.
fuck y'all up. Thunderbringer versus Ruthlessness.
Oh no.
Oh,
It was gonna happen.
I gotta say Thunderbringer, bro.
Yeah, the Thunderbringer for me.
Thunderbringer, man.
For me.
Ruthlessness.
Ruthlessness.
I knew it was gonna be split.
It's gonna be split.
But
I knew
love
it was gonna be
Thunderbringer.
split.
Come on, chat.
So all caps
I see.
ruthlessness.
Yeah, ruthlessness. He always says ruthlessness with all caps. I think
So,
this might
let
be
me tell
Luther's
you.
favorite song. Luther, is ruthlessness your favorite song?
Austin said no. Okay, so here's the thing.
Zeus, your son has. I think he's voting for
Ruthlessness.
Thunderbringer.
So I have different feelings for the songs that I first heard initially. The first the first 25 songs. I heard Ruthlessness and Thunderbringer within the same time period. But some of these other songs are newer to me. Like Would You Fall in Love with Me is newer to me. The Challenge is newer to me. So they've had less time to grow on me like these older songs were. But if I go back in my memory, I heard Ruthlessness and Thunderbringer in the same time period. And in that period, when I first heard both of them, I liked Ruthlessness more. But Thunderbringer grew on me over time.
Ruthlessness for me. Yeah.
What did he say? Ruthlessness is the...
Core of Epic, Thunderbringer. So I'm thinking.
What is that?
So-
Ruthlessness is
Luther, are you
basically
voting-
the theme throughout the entire.
Are you? Yeah.
He said Ruthlessness. But then he said...
I think he's picking Thunderbringer.
Thunderbringer is
Thunderbringer is a
great
great character
character
song,
song.
fun to sing. But Ruthlessness is that song, so he's picking Ruthlessness for sure. It's his favorite song.
Yeah.
So that's a vote. Dang.
It's very hard.
So-
Oh, come on.
We just have to once again. It's on. It's
No,
on you.
Austin said no.
Austin, it's on you. Austin.
Come on, man.
You gotta break
What?
up the tie.
Ray
man.
said Zeus, your son has.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's a vote for Thunderbringer. So I feel like we're tied again. Once again, we're down to Austin.
Austin
So
said
he was the last vote. Ruthlessness or Thunderbringer. We get like a quick second for them to catch up with the video.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in my
That's
mind and make sure
tough.
I agree with my answer. I think I love Ruthlessness more, but dang, it's really hard. I love them both.
No, cause like my two favorite parts is like when Penelope enters the chat, and when he's finally like picking himself over his crew, and the crew is just like,
But it's not even Penelope. It's the fake Penelope. It's the
I know,
that
but that's
bothered
like-
me. I was like, wait, that's not even
Ruthlessness.
Penelope.
I think Austin says Ruthlessness.
Luther said no. Wait, why? You voted
Because
for
he
Ruthlessness.
probably read the Zeus one first.
Oh.
I'm
Zeus
thinking
was
that
son.
Ruthlessness got snuck in there in a really close battle. That was tough.
Bullshit.
That was a crazy
Yeah.
battle.
Bullshit.
That was another one.
So
you
what
were
are we
gone.
doing? Ruthlessness?
I think Ruthlessness.
ruthlessness
passed,
takes it.
because I'm seeing 2 votes for
It's
Ruthlessness
very
in the
hard.
chat.
I love Thunderbringer. Thunderbringer should be.
Because I'm saying
second.
Austin and I'm saying Luther voted for Ruthlessness. I'm right about that, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just gonna go ahead and push it forward, but let me know if I'm wrong. I'll change it.
I thought it went to Zeus. That's what Luther thought. That's why Luther said no.
That was his first. That was his first. That was just like his
He said
joke.
he's just making the God of War joke,
Yeah.
and then strike Zeus, your son. Ruthlessness. Yes. Luther says yes.
Ooh, that's tough.
It was. I want Thunderbringer too.
Semifinals.
Finals.
Yep. Yeah. Get in the water versus not. Get in the water versus I'm not sorry for loving you.
What? Both Calypso.
I've
wait,
listened to both of those at around the same.
Time.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry for loving you, man.
Get in the Water was my first song.
Not sorry.
But that's that villain
Pop
song.
my
Hold
epic
on.
cherry.
Not
Hold on.
sorry.
Wait.
Justin likes being a villain.
But I listened to I'm Not Sorry
So
way
much.
more.
Way more.
So I'm gonna go with that
What
one.
is that song?
They're saying get in the water. Luther and Ray Ray said get in the water. But we're not going to y'all unless we don't decide for ourselves.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the other.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say get in the water.
not sorry for loving you.
I'm gonna say I'm not sorry for loving you, because the only reason is because
sorry.
and Get in the Water is my shit. I love the energy. It's just because it's such a short song and there's not that many parts to it. That's the only reason. That's its downfall.
Poseidon
I'm not sorry for
versus
loving you was a
Poseidon.
bit more of a full song.
Oh, he's saying Poseidon versus Poseidon
Somebody
would
to
be
snap my
wild.
love, grab her
Like
love.
if we did,
Just throw her anything to eat. Like that usually quiets her down this late.
he said Poseidon.
A turkey
versus
burger. Is
Poseidon.
a turkey burger still on there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, warm her up a turkey burger. That might
He said
settle there.
Poseidon. If we chose get in the water and then ruthlessness against each other.
Oh,
that would
Poseidon
be-
versus Poseidon would be like hard carry. That means that he's the
Nah,
star of
I would
epic.
still pick ruthlessness. But what does that say?
Materis and agua.
Water, something in the water. Get in the water. I guess that's.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, nah, we picked without you, chat. Without you, Austin.
But dude, if it had we tied, Get in the Water, you would have got it there, bro.
Yeah, you would've
That's
split
crazy.
around one more
We're just so
time.
mushy mashy.
Yeah. Look at he's so good. He got a hat.
Looks so creepy.
I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not sorry, got in there. I'm not sorry. I'm angry and tired and hurt.
What didn't you like versus ruthlessness?
Oh, ruthlessness. How wouldn't you like make it past Thunderbringer? Jeez, Louise.
What do you like?
Because Thunderbringer has
Because they had to go against the
Ruthlessness.
challenge. The challenge was an easier match to go up against than Thunderbringer
But
was.
wouldn't you like and Ruthlessness? Ruthlessness is easier to pick over wouldn't you like versus Thunderbringer.
So what are you guys picking over? Wouldn't you like versus ruthlessness?
Ruthlessness.
No, what you like?
You said wouldn't you like, and you said ruthlessness. What? Yeah, Sean. What you think? They probably can't hear you from where you're at, but
But we can say what you say.
you said wouldn't you like?
Yeah.
So we got
Luther
2 for
just
wouldn't
put
you
dots.
like, and 1 for ruthlessness.
What do you say, Tony?
This is becoming very difficult.
Yeah.
This is becoming
It is very
very
difficult.
difficult.
I got
I'm going to
Ruthlessness.
go with ruthlessness.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it's the chat.
And I love, once again, I love the Hermes song, but there's just something about that Poseidon. This is one of the songs that got me into Epical Musical. That's like my second song that I heard, and it's just, I've listened to it so many
Can I
times, and
talk
it's so
about
good.
why
It's just so good.
wouldn't you like? So like I was thinking it was possible that wouldn't you like would go against Dangerous, but unfortunately Dangerous got dead dirty.
They did real dirty.
It went out
Wouldn't
early.
You like was not supposed to make it farther than Dangerous, I think.
Dangerous
But-
should have made it farther.
But
You
here's the
think
thing.
so?
Well, Justin
That's
loves-
debatable,
Justin
man.
loves Dangerous way more than wouldn't you like.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy.
I
Like
know
everyone's
I'm
got
a
their preference, but they're
Ruthlessness
both
fan.
great songs.
But wouldn't you like is a banger. Give me a second. Okay, we'll give you a second.
I told you that's a tough one. We're
Yeah.
over here just like, but the only reason I'm gonna go with ruthlessness is, well, I'm. Okay, how about this? How about this? This is gonna sound crazy. I've thought about my decision for a second, and I'm glad I've had a chance to think. I'm actually gonna go with "Wouldn't You Like," and do you know why? Because "Ruthlessness" is an amazing, amazing song, but it's got that part at the end where he says, "All I gotta do is open this back." I don't like that part
yeah,
that much.
I don't. Dang, that's the only.
The only reason,
What?
I always,
I like that part.
the reason that I've never really thought about it is because whenever I get to that part, I either start the song over or I skip. But in reality, I don't like that part of the song. "Wouldn't You Like" doesn't have any parts that I don't like. The whole thing, I listen to it from beginning to end, no skips. Even at the end, where he's just sort of like, "Oh, don't thank me, friend. You very well may die." That's a dope ending. They
I
got
like
him.
the ending.
I think "Wouldn't You Like" got him.
One of the middle verses
my humble
in
opinion.
Wouldn't You Like, I don't care about very much. Wouldn't You Like was a little bit too long for me
Oh.
because like he repeated it a little bit too much.
So you still say
But,
ruthlessness. Yeah.
What's interesting about Ruthlessness and Dangerous is not Ruthlessness and Dangerous. Wouldn't You Like and Dangerous? I feel like the introduction of Hermes was so dope, more so to me, because like we hear his laugh more. And Dangerous, he only laughs one time, and it sounded dumb to me in Dangerous versus when it sounded.
Oh,
He was
hello, old friend.
Versus like when he was like.
He was-
Like earlier when we first hear his laugh, because we don't know who. Well, for me, I didn't know who it was when we first hear.
Can I defend
I
my
already
boy
knew.
Hermes for a
I
second?
already knew it.
Can I defend my boy Hermes for a second? He was in a hurry. He's like, I gotta explain this
Dangerous?
plan to you real quick. Yes, that's why he came in, did his laugh real quick, and
Well,
went straight to the
regardless of
song.
if he was in a hurry.
And I also really just like the way it transitioned into the song. He was like, Hermes.
It's the same
Hello,
way.
old friend. Like he's got shit to talk about. I think I like it.
But same, like it's similar. Like he says
Hey.
Hermes,
It's his signature.
and then he goes, and then like let me tell you, I like Wouldn't You Like as well because it's our introduction to Hermes. The laugh is better, and he does it more, and it has the harp, and it makes perfect sense because I imagine Hermes.
But we're
with
not
harp.
there yet. These two songs aren't up against each other. One got
They won't
knocked
be.
out.
Dangerous is gone.
So,
Dangerous
wouldn't you like and Ruthlessness? How many of us picked Wouldn't You Like?
Would you like?
Oh
Thank God.
man.
Yeah. I can't believe Ruthlessness went out like this. That's crazy.
Ruthlessness.
It took a monster to beat it though.
Ruthlessness.
And it was close because it was really about to go to chat because I was
But
on
Dangerous
its
beats
side for a
Wouldn't You
second.
Like, doesn't it? This is a.
But Dangerous went up against a opponent
I
they
would
couldn't
not
beat
have
earlier.
expected.
Let me
Wouldn't
go back
You
in the
Like-
bracket and see who Dangerous lost to.
Dangerous, unfortunately, it lost to one of the big ones.
In the
That's
first
why.
round, I think.
It was
Hold
the
on,
first
I'm
round.
going
It
back.
was
Hold on,
terrible.
this thing's acting crazy.
It really got done dirty. Dangerous got done so dirty.
Dangerous lost to the challenge.
Yeah, it got done so dirty.
Who did the challenge lose to?
and that lost to
The challenge lost to Wouldn't You Like.
So Hermes still running strong.
What? So
That does not make any effing sense.
I
What is
mean,
wrong with
it's like
that?
matchups. It's matchups versus who's better,
Look
like
at
in Hunter x
Luther.
Hunter.
That's wild.
His song went out. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry. I
I'm sorry,
tried.
bro. It's just because the ending. I just like one ending more than
And
the other.
Austin and Ray Ray and Luther said, wait, Ruthlessness, right? They all said
Mhm,
Ruthlessness.
mhm, mhm. That's an upset.
Yeah.
Kind of sort of. Are you guys ready for the finals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry for loving you
I
versus
didn't
Wouldn't You
expect
Like.
this. This is actually
I'm not sorry
I
for
didn't
loving you
expect
versus
this.
Wouldn't You Like.
Oh.
What do you think?
It's not easy for y'all?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, what do you say, James?
Well, that's because I picked Ruthlessness over
Well,
Wouldn't
I
You
might
Like.
die.
Anyway, oh. Did mine die? Did mine lie?
You see. Well, your mic's alive. It's just mine that
Yay.
died.
Mm.
Stay
Oh, there we
alive.
go.
I'm not sorry for loving you.
Not
You
sorry.
picked that sorry? I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hermes got his vengeance.
Okay, what do you think?
What you like?
Bro,
Wouldn't you like?
no,
Oh, that's one of
not
mine.
sorry is very easy for me because
I'm
I
not
would have
sorry.
picked Ruthlessness over Wouldn't You Like anyway. I love Wouldn't You Like, but Not Sorry for Loving You is more. It evokes more emotion. It does. Hermes, like, let me tell you, Wouldn't You Like, I'm jamming, but Not Sorry for Loving You, I'm like, yep.
I don't think people wants to feel sad.
We're about to split. Because I'm about to pick Wouldn't You Like. Because that shit is a motherfucking banger, bro. Like, that shit's so
Wouldn't You
fire.
Like
And I really love,
I
I love Calypso. I love her voice. I love that song. Sometimes I don't listen to it all the time just because it's so emotional.
Calypso.
Like, if I'm driving to work in the morning and I'm listening to my epic movie, when I'm pulling into the garage, I'm trying to listen to something a little bit more hype. And I
Wow.
think that Calypso.
I agree with you. He said it doesn't even feel right to say Wouldn't You Like. It doesn't feel right, right? It feels wrong. Okay, pick the right answer.
So we're split. What do y'all think for all the fucking marbles? I'm not sorry for loving you versus Wouldn't You Like.
I like it because Odie is over. You thinking about the depth of what's happening. Odie's like, Calypso. She said, let me speak. I spent my whole life here. I love you. And you think about what it meant when he finally comes around and says, I love you. You do, but not in the way that you want me to. Hey, man, I fell in love with you. How many times did you play? You played Not Sorry for Loving You over more than you played
Wouldn't you
Why?
like?
Wouldn't you like?
Yeah.
How many
Maybe.
times did you play Wouldn't You Like versus
lot.
Not Sorry for Loving You? How many
That's a
times
tough
did you
one.
play
It was probably even.
Yeah, maybe even for me. Yeah.
It was probably even for me.
Wouldn't
Ray
you
Ray
like
Austin.
a little more?
Austin, Ray Ray. Ray Ray Austin.
Don't be afraid of your sister. Follow your heart.
Wouldn't you like to taste the power? Wouldn't you like to use one?
Don't let her bully him.
So Luther, your vote is you wouldn't like. Wouldn't you like? Is that your vote?
I played Wouldn't
You
You
said-
Like. You played Wouldn't You Like more than you played I'm Not Sorry for Loving You.
That shit hurts though.
That song
That shit hurts. to
More
listen to, bro.
emotion.
You got the-
I want-
That's if you want to hurt.
Ray Ray says Wouldn't You Like.
Wouldn't
Of
you
course.
Like,
Hermes
No
going
way.
strong.
I think that Wouldn't
Hermes
You Like
for
is
the
about to
win.
take the
Effing
king
way.
spot.
Wouldn't you like over freaking Thunderbringer?
Don't you have Yana has a voicemail of you just singing the vocal parts of Wouldn't You
Why
Like
do you
in her
know?
phone? Why do I know? I'm married to her. Of course I know.
First of all, it's because
You
she
just-
sent it to me or something, and then I sang it to her.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
though.
I remember being
What
at
it-
work, going into work and listening to.
I
I'm
think-
like, this is. I walked past some people
And
and
then,
they was
no,
like,
in that same voice clip, I said, "Why do you like that song? That's not the best song." Didn't I? Didn't I? I sang it, and I was like,
Oh,
"Why
it
you
was
like
because
that
I had put it up there for my Instagram post. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm over here looking on cute and it's like,
I
wouldn't you
sang it.
like me?
song?" And then I was like, "Why'd you pick that song of all songs?"
I'm over here like, cause reasons, cause I like it.
Who goes there? How wouldn't you like beat Thunderbringer though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Thunderbringer went a
Both
long way.
Hermes songs was like pretty damn dope. And
He said, "Yup, not sorry. Just help me understand Calypso. Wouldn't you like is a banger."
Yeah, Not Sorry.
So
for
there,
Loving You
the chat says, "Wouldn't you like?" I
Ding,
say,
ding, 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 ding,
I say,
ding,
"Wouldn't
ding.
you like?" You say, "Wouldn't you like?"
For all
I
the
said not
marbles?
sorry.
You said, "Not sorry." You said, "Not sorry."
All the marbles.
Excuse me.
All the marbles.
That's crazy.
I can accept that.
What
I mean,
you
they're
like?
both really
It
good
got
songs,
second
so.
place though.
Yes,
No
we got him
way.
in second.
It is one of my favorite songs.
Both of
That's
these songs
crazy.
beat Thunderbringer and Ruthlessness.
And challenge.
And then the challenge.
And dangerous.
Would you fall in love?
With me. And God Games. God Games was a really good song.
I was riding against God Games. That's the only reason
I
it
didn't
didn't
think
go.
God
far.
Games was
Had I
top
not been
five.
riding against it,
God Games would have went a whole lot
Top
further.
five.
Yeah,
Austin.
I'm sleepy.
Okay,
I know
we
we're
did
about to
it.
wrap it up, man.
We did it.
Do you guys, before we go, do you guys want to pick somebody who got third place? Because the top two songs we have is "Wouldn't You Like" at the top, and "Not Sorry for Loving You" came runner up. You guys want to vote for third place? Get in the Water versus Ruthlessness,
Why?
or these has to be third and fourth place.
That's what I'm saying. Thunderbringer, Ruthlessness. Remember them lost to Wouldn't You Like?
He's a
Recount.
recount. That's true.
He wants a recount.
It's something about wouldn't you like
It's
just
just
have
like,
like that radio
You can just
catchiness
put it
that
on
couldn't-
when you
you
rock.
couldn't beat it. It was
I mean,
somehow
I think.
unbeatable.
I mean, I'm gonna go with my
I think
original
that-
thought when
I'm
I
gonna be
said.
real with you though. I feel like if "Wouldn't You Like" went directly against a lot of these songs, it probably would have lost though.
Yep,
I think it had an easy bracket.
I got outvoted.
Let's look at "Wouldn't You Like's" bracket. It went against "Not Sorry for Loving You," "Ruthlessness." No, those are tough opponents.
Ruthlessness
Wouldn't
is
you
second.
Like went against "The Challenge." It went against "Done For." It went against "Monster." Are you kidding me? I definitely voted for
I
"Monster."
don't understand.
Yeah, and it had a bye, so it didn't participate in the first round. It had I'm not gonna say it had an easy bracket. It got tough near
Nah.
the end, but it never got a chance to go
I
against
got
Thunderbringer.
outvoted somehow.
Haha.
It did go against Ruthlessness though. It lost to Ruthlessness is wild.
I voted Ruthlessness,
Yeah, remember them too. Yeah,
and that's what
that's tough.
Luther would say.
That's tough.
Ruthlessness.
We got to go back over this bracket at some point in time in the future. Maybe editor me might like. I wish I could like maximize
I really
it or
think
something
this
so we could
just
see the
got
whole
us to
thing.
the top song out of those songs, but some of the songs didn't go against the right songs, and so like we would do it all over again, minus the one that got first
Hey.
place.
Hermes won. Let's leave it alone.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. What you like?
When did you like to taste that? Did you choose that interesting spelling?
Yeah, that was my very
Epic.
interesting
The
spelling.
musical.
The musical.
The musical.
Wouldn't You Like is ranked number 1 with 5 wins. Not Sorry for Loving You was number 2 with 4 wins and 1 loss. Get in the Water is number 3 with 4. Wait, did we choose Get in the Water or Ruthlessness? They both tied for number 3, basically.
Ruthlessness.
Tying for number 4 is My Goodbye, Odysseus, The Challenge, Thunderbringer. That's crazy. Tying for 5th place is Done For, I Can't Help But Wonder, Love in Paradise, No Longer Than You, Remember Them, Survive, Underworld, Wouldn't You Fall in Love With Me? And then in 6th place is Charybdis, Different Beast, God Games, Hold Them Down, Just a Man, Keep Your Friends Close, Rock Runs Out, Monster, Open Arms. These are mostly ones that got a win and then dropped out. Yeah. The ones that didn't get any wins at all are like,
Little Wolf.
yeah, Little Wolf,
Poor
There Are Many
Scylla.
Ways,
Scylla deserved
Scylla,
to go
Puppeteer.
further.
Yeah, they didn't really get much. So who did Scylla go against? It went against something
It
tough.
went against the bad. It was our first one, wasn't it? And we chose something. It had a bad thing.
Bad matchups. But yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna max him.
I think it was No Longer You, wasn't it? One up against. I don't remember.
I'm gonna maximize so that we can say goodbye. And thank you guys for watching our Epic the Musical podcast episode 1.
Yes.
Can you read
Thank
those
you for
comments?
sticking with us to the end.
Just
Ruthlessness.
I'm
second,
probably gonna get you like
a-
Water third.
Bag of Skittles
Man,
or something.
Wouldn't You Like Sneak is crazy.
No.
Should have gotten Low Diff by Monster. I agree.
Wouldn't you
Totally
like
agree.
Crazy?
Just like Hermie used to sneak a win. Well, he is the god of thieves. My Goodbye in 4th is Crazy Work. Agreed. Cersei Scylla and Hold Him Down got done dirty. Agreed. Agreed. Cersei did, none of her songs went far enough, man. I agree. Yeah. But that's us, though. We had to pick. It's tough decisions. You know, they told us to cut blue or red. We chose red. The bomb exploded. We don't know. But yeah, we want to do another episode in the future. Captain J is a very busy person. Hopefully we can get her back in the studio. I live with this one, and this one records with me at least twice a month. So I can get him back in here. But next time I want to do a tier list of the different sagas so we can see which sagas are top tier and which sagas are not very good.
So this is unfair, but the Underworld, the Prophet, and Monster all go together so well, and I did not realize until today. When I listened to those songs, I'm like, those 3 songs are it together. I did not realize their saga only has 3 songs. I did not realize it wasn't 5. I thought they were all 5. So they go together so well, and they're both so dope all together. I love them all together. Though I love like some of the other songs in some of the other sagas, I don't know that I love all 5 of them together. Most of them, like, that one sucked. Like Little Wolf took away from the other ones. It does, so
it is
that saga doesn't win.
It's just like playing Marvel Rivals. If you got a weak teammate, that takes away from the whole team. It is what it is. And then they got God Games on there. I wasn't digging it. That's gonna be like well, we'll talk about it next time we do this podcast. Just let us know next time you got some free time. We'll set all this up again. We'll make us a I was about to say Marvel Rivals. Holy shit! You can tell where my brain is at. We're gonna make us an Epic the Musical tier list based off the sagas. Epic the Musical saga tier list, and then we'll discuss again. I'll have more questions for y'all. Better questions.
Okay.
Is that saga with the Underworld called the Underworld Saga?
Underworld Saga, yes.
Yeah, the Underworld Saga.
It's gonna be fun. So thank you for watching. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for commenting and
hope-
helping us vote.
Until next time.
and-
Yeah.
I feel like I can't talk about Justin like falling asleep in the middle of a segment because I'm over here like.
I mean,
But I had like a Red Bull and
I
so.
told you it was gonna make you crash.
I know.
But yeah, peace out.
Yeah.
We're about to log
Bye-bye.
off.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
It's 43 minutes till my birthday.
Yes.
Craziness.
Happy Mother's Day, all you mothers.
We're about
She's the greatest. Besides my mom, of course.
to take shots, y'all.